Hello, Lockie. How are you? What's happening? Are you working really hard? Are you working really hard, Lockie? I hope so. Don't forget to share me out, people. Oh, okay. I'm just having a look at this. Fascinating things from my seat. From my seat. From my seat. Oh, to even move from your seat. Oh, okay. I get it. Never mind, darling. You'll get better. Come, peeps, come and say hello. I'll wait for the people to come in. Wasn't sure whether or not I was going to go live today, but I'm here, so I didn't have an event up. So it may be a short live. Let's see how we go. I've been sitting here for the past 2 hours and I think, oh, well, I will get there. You will get there. You will get there. I know you'll get there. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Hi, Ruth. How you doing? Come say hello. Tell me, for the people that are in the background at the moment, how did you get notified that I was live? Is it just because you followed my page and you got a notification that I was live? Let us know. My first name is here. Hello, it's my first time. Oh, okay, Jacqueline Gold. S. Jacqueline Gold. Notification from following you. Okay, so if it's your first time here, don't forget to like the live. You've probably already followed my page because you've just said that. Duh, Caroline. Um, and yeah, so if you want to pop in your note, pop in your donation if you'd like an in-depth reading. If not, we'll just hang out until a few more people come in. See how we go. American spirit that has been around. Notification. Okay, good. Mention spirit that's been around all night. He has the plaits in his hair and he keeps awake. Oh, that's so beautiful, Lockie. You'll have to invite them to visit to chat with your ancestors, I think. Oh my God, wouldn't that be wonderful? Aboriginal ancestors and Native American ancestors getting together. Wow, couldn't do it better. Hey Mila, how you doing? Thank you, Ruth. Thank you. I do too. I got it during COVID, and it was delivered to me by the people who made it for me. So I felt very special because if they had to put it through the post, unfortunately, it would have broke um, before it got here. So I'm very, very blessed to have it in the background there. Not working. I'm good, enjoying my time. How much time have you got off, Mila? Also, where are we? Also, I got notification straight up this time. I think so. Also, I think it would be wonderful. Oh, I'd love to be there when everybody met. Hi, Chandra. How are you? I didn't put up a an event for this one, so I'm not really. I don't know how many people are going to turn up and what we're even going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing readings, but we will see how we go. I was native in my past life. There you go. Ruth said she was native in her past life, Lockie. Native to what area, Ruth? Off says Sunday, go back Thursday. Oh, wow. Mila, that would be just beautiful for you. Oh, nice long weekend. Have we got a long weekend coming up, Lockie? Or was that for Mila that you're talking about? I've got to I've got to paste something and pin it. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be with you in a sec. Thanks. Doesn't show up as a reply. Isn't that weird? Pin comment. Okay, that should be pinned now if I'm correct. That should all be done. Um, all right. So, how's everybody's week been? My screen just did strange things again. That's been happening a lot lately. Let's see what the cards are going to bring up for everybody. I think I mentioned last Friday that the energies around us at the moment are really weird. Like, I keep getting weird vibes. Just awesome watching scary movies. Well, you'll have to tell me what some of those scary movies are called, Mila, because I could actually just watch a few of those myself. Let's see what we bring up here. I've got the World card in front of me, and it's it's basically telling me that for the collective, this is for a collective, that there are very clear signs that people have been given. If not clear signs, clear flashes of spiritual insights that people are getting. Um, they want you to keep a notebook or a piece of paper handy so that you can record them, because each one of these insights are meant to be for your spiritual growth. And they want people to share and talk about these ideas and discuss your thoughts about the ones that come up. Perhaps I'll put a post up asking people what thoughts or flashes that they had coming in to them this week. It's like people will be starting to get some type of epiphanies or those aha moments, and it's going to give them a lot of clarity. This is the card I'm talking about before, the World card, and I can't focus it because there's too much going on in my background to actually focus this. And I can't put my hand across the whole screen. So this is the World card. So collectively, we are being asked to think about what is coming to us at the moment and to reflect on it and to see if we can, I don't know, put some of it into motion this week. Like those aha moments, they're just brilliant. When they come, it's like, oh my God, seriously? And I didn't think about this before. It's just one of those flashes that you get. And they're also asking people, my guides are also asking people to maintain their personal spiritual protection at the moment, because there's a lot of negativity floating around that needs to be dealt with by the light, so to speak. 111. Oh, Mila, it's 111. Yay. Go us. Let me have a look at these messages. Oops. Oh, hang on a minute. They're fighting to see who's going to be boss. Let me see. So, Mila's just awesome. Movies. I listen to a lot of native music. Okay, I have some ancestors with me. This week, I'm going to have to let them fight this one out, I think. Oops. This week has been dragging a lot out, and that's going slow, but also time is passing by so quick. Absolutely agree with that, Lockie. Absolutely agree with us with that. My daughter got herself her first turkey. Oh, really? Wow, that would be brilliant, Mila. You can teach her how to do that. Teach her to tune into her intuition. I'm actually going to be talking to two of my youngest students very shortly, and they're about one is 7, and the other one is going to be around 9 years old, and they're both coming in together. They've got a lot to talk about, and it's not something that their mother is very good at talking about. So we're all going to chat together, and that will be just absolutely mind blowing. It'll be lovely. I also have a spirit wolf by Wolf Spirit Guide. Okay, not sure why I feel the need to say this, but the plaits I was seeing in the spirit, I found hard to decide whether it was a plait or a braid. Starting from the top, crown part of my head, that's braids usually stood out. The plaits and the braid, to me, Lockie, could mean that everything is interwoven like that is, if we can weave the two parts of our brains, the left and the right side, and just weave them in like a plait. If that stood out to you, I think it's maybe a message for you to integrate both sides of your mind, both sides of your brain, so that you can get them to work together instead of being opposite each other. Hi Eva, how are you doing? Don't forget, people, if you would like to put in a donation, all donations do get sent to my anti-child trafficking. So you will be helping somebody that cannot help themselves. Mila was one of that. No, she will be doing them at school, I bet. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Except for the ones, because children are pretty mean. And when you get those ones at school saying, what is all this about? And put her down, she's going to have a very strong sense of self to be able to deal with that. She probably will. She's got anime tarot cards, which are calling her. She said, "Oh, that's lovely." When I searched it up, I read that hair can mean strength in a way. That's also a strand of hair. It's so fragile. Yes, but when it's together in a plait, they are really strong. Really strong. The braid is sacred and represents connecting with the Creator um, when loose means freedom. Ah, okay, Ruth. That sounds very good. Hey, hang on. Oh, did I love to see that one? So cool. Sorry, I thought that was Penny. I thought it was Penny Pridemore, but it's Penny Ann Coburn. Coburn. Hello and welcome. I don't believe if I have seen your name, it's only been a couple of times. So please come say hello. Okay. Right, people. Okay, so let's do this, shall we? Let's get this party rolling. Is anybody wanting to put in a donation into PayPal for a reading? Penny Ann Coburn. Penny Ann. Penny Ann Coburn, I have a card here for you that they asked me to draw, and it is actually the only time I get the haircut was when you're passing up a loved one. Okay, so the card that I've got here for you, Penny Ann, tells me that you are coming to the end of a cycle. Now, it is a death card, but I don't want you to think of it as a death of a person. I want you to see it as the death of a situation, the ending of a situation, the ending of a cycle. They're specifically saying to me it's going to be the ending of a cycle for you. It's more about what's happening in your life at the moment that they're saying you have come to the point where enough is enough and that cycle is ending and you will be beginning a different cycle, a better cycle. It's like you will be leveling up. Is this making sense to you, Penny Ann? Just let me know. Thanks, Lockie. There seems to be a few new cycles coming in this week for people. These epiphanies, the world card that I just got before. There was a few discussions going on at the beginning this week about new beginnings for different people that I know of. So just take it on board because Penny, something is going on for you. Um, Penny Ann, I want to call you Penny Ann, not Penny. So just remember that when one door closes, another door will be opening. It is making room in your life for something new to happen. So whatever situation is going on for you that you're not comfortable with or are finding it difficult to navigate, this is what that card is talking about for you. I'm actually going to draw one for you, Lockie, while you're still here. Yes, Sheena, of course. What does Lockie need to know? It's hard to talk about, but I think it's my career. No, that's okay, Penny Ann. I'm always available for private reading if you need me. Which reminds me, I didn't actually put up my page, my private page. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll just give you my private page and you can message the private page. Don't send in a friend request, just send a message and it'll come through to me if you'd like a private reading. It's just coming up now, and that's for you, Penny Ann. Lockie. Just Lockie need to know. I've got the Queen of Pentacles here in front of me, and I also have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to put this in a spiritual context for you, Lockie, because it's talking about it's critical. It's absolutely a must for you to trust yourself at the moment. Um, um, you see things differently than other people do, and they want you to trust in the information that you're getting. because the belief systems that you have are specifically designed for you, and you bring across the message in such a way that it actually gives peace to some people. And they're asking you to trust in your own decision making skills, even if that means that other people don't understand why you're making the decisions that you make. They want you to remember that you are just starting your journey now in the spiritual community, the spiritual world, and they want you to keep going because you've gone through some major hurdles this year, and they want you to let them go. All right, those hurdles, they want you to let them go. They don't want to see you hold on to these too much. And so far as, if this was concerning money, or because that's usually what Pentacles represents, this is all about your spiritual journey as well. If we're concerned about money, they're asking you to let go of that feeling of never having enough, because that in itself is a self-perpetuating um, it will turn out that way, right? What you think, you will automatically gravitate to yourself. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Um, I would like a reading when my banking is available. That's something in the past 2 days I've been really getting. That's exactly what I've been dealing with internally, making sure I trust what I get, and that makes sense. Yeah. Yes. Because the messages that you receive are very, very important for the people that you are giving the information to. And today is what I'm doing today. So I have pain, and that thing's weighing me down. Yeah, and it's the mindset, it's the thoughts that happen behind that. I mean, we can all say, I need to let go of this, I need to let go of that, it's no longer serving me. But it's up here, that the mind is basically saying to you, we can't let it go, it's just not going to let it go just yet because it's not time. So you're constantly, it feels like, and this, anybody can take this on. um, it's a state of being, it's a state of the mind, it's a state of the balance, the world, where there are, or that plait that you saw, maybe the plait can signify balance in your world of, knowing that you are enough, knowing that there will always be enough, knowing that change is coming to you. You're working hard. They're telling me that you're working hard on some new skills that you've got, or um, you're putting plans into place. Anyway, that was a card for you, Lockie. A few cards actually, because it's not very often that we read for us readers. So that was from me to you. Oh, I missed a doctor's appointment, but I actually feel it's so today. If that makes sense. Reschedule for another day. Today, I'm not sure. Months now. Yes, absolutely. You will be. You will be. Absolutely. All right. So, who was the other person that wanted a reading here before? Sheena Takakarena. I hope I've said that right. Tuha Karena. Have I said that right? Sheena Tuha Karena. Tuha Karena. Tuha Karena. It's all happening. It is all happening, Lockie. I always said in 2022 that 2023 was going to be a year that people would start putting things into place. And a lot of people said to me, no, it's just like, we need to clear the energy from 2022 or from the past couple of years, with with sense with respect to what was world was dealing with at the time. Um, but 2023 is, so far as I'm concerned, all about action. Beautifully well said. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Sheena, have you got something to say to somebody? I'm feeling really croaky in the throat. I mean, we all have things that we would like to say to people, but I'm picking up this from you. They're saying, no, Caroline, the croaky throat is not yours. Sheena has something that she needs to say to somebody else, and it's very important that she speaks her truth, that she speaks from her heart with respect to this. It's to do with another female energy. It's a younger female energy. Now, I don't know whether it's a younger female energy as in human life form, but it feels like a really young energy, like not an old soul. Yes, it is, Ruth. It is. Um, so, Sheena, they want you to open up and talk to this person because this will actually bring this particular person growth. This young soul is ready to hear whatever you need to say to her. So, is this resonating with you, Sheena? Hello, Penny. How are you, darling? You good? Just let me know. You're surrounded by strong female energies, Sheena. There's a lot of. It's almost like a real huge sense of family. I see all of these, these people, these female energies around you, and I'm not sure. Well, actually, no, they're saying that they're physically there with you, but you also have a very strong strong energies around you, strong a circle of protection, strong circle of ancestors around you. Just let me know, Sheena, if that is resonating with you. So basically, you need to speak your truth to somebody. Just speak to that person. I'm not sure. Okay. All right. That's okay. Maybe this hasn't happened yet, but I'm picking up that you will need to speak to this person, and they'll be ready to understand what you're saying. I will live and learn to watch where I walk. Oh, yes. How's your wrist, by the way, Penny? Did you fall over? Penny, are you thinking of taking a trip somewhere, Penny? I just, it feels like you're thinking about taking a trip somewhere and not to your place where you feel comfortable in, but they're saying that you are searching, you're wanting to take a trip somewhere. This could be in your mind, it could be physically, but they're saying that you want to take a trip, that you need to go somewhere. You're in pain, Penny. You've had it checked. Have they got anything that they can give you? Can you go to the chemist and see if you can get something for it? And sometimes it's not good to sit in that type of pain. And have they strapped it? I'm just seeing you driving somewhere, Penny. it feels really positive. It's the Three of Wands, and it feels really positive. Um, if it's, even to do with work, if you're looking for a new position, and I know that's difficult at the moment with your risk the way it is, but if you're looking for work, this is a very strong message that something is coming your way, and they want you to make sure that you hold your head up and know that wherever you are, that you'll be taking a lot to the table for them. I'm going back tomorrow. Going back where tomorrow, Penny? Back to where? You mean to the hospital? Because I know you're not working for the same people. No, no, they're saying you're going to take a little trip somewhere. And it's to do with meeting up with people that you haven't seen for a long time. The doctor said I'm going back tomorrow. Okay, good. My guides are actually telling me that you may have a very fine hairline fracture that they haven't picked up. So that's going to be interesting. Um, and just wondering if you could let me know whether that's what they pick up. It's very, very fine. It's a very fine hairline fracture. No, you may not have anything. You're welcome, Sheena. You may not have. Oh, that was blocky. Um, cause it, I think that you are right. Yeah, yeah. And I'm not even sure that they would be able to find that on the original X-ray, but somebody is going to have to blow up that X-ray, blow it up, like expand it and zoom into it to have a really good, long, better. Um, mm, just perhaps seeing that if you haven't strapped it, that you may need some type of splint just for a little while. It hurts all the way to the shoulder. Bad. Wow. Okay. Well, you've definitely done something, and if it's a sprain, that pain would have gone down a lot more by now. Can you guys hear that music in the background, or is it just me that can hear it? Because I haven't put it through the live slightly. It's just the Tibetan singing bowls. I've got them up quite loud, but if you can't hear it, that's fine. It's not really meant for everybody else. It's just meant to calm the live down and send out love, I guess. You're so welcome. You can hear the music, Mila. Okay. Okay. You can all hear it. Sounds like the one that you play normally is faintly. Yes. Pardon me. Somebody needs to speak. Somebody needs to speak their truth. And perhaps that could include me. But, that being said, there is somebody in the audience that my guides are saying that need to speak. And, I thought it was Sheena before, needing to speak to somebody. Um, oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just having a look at my phone. I'm just needing to look at something. Um, and I've actually finished now, so that's all well and good. Um, and the answer to the question that somebody just wrote to me is no, not that I can see. Um, there is Ferrero Rocher ice cream. I'm at. Oh my God, Mila, Mila, yum! That sounds so good. Okay, so for the people that are sitting in the background there, come say hello to me. If you've never had a reading from me before, please come and say hello and I will give you a card. There is nobody in the queue at the moment. I want you to send me a picture, Mila. I need to see it. Show me a picture. And people are coming in and out of the live in the background, so please, if you come in, come say hello. It does sound yummy, doesn't it, Ruth? Yep. I used to make the ice cream. Oh, did you now? You're one of those people that used to make ice cream. We made ice cream in the front and the customers with liquid nitrogen. So it was such a cool job. Oh my God, that does sound beautiful. Sheena, absolutely, Sheena. Thank you so much for coming out and saying hello. Now, who else is sitting in the background there? Come join the conversation. Come join. Oh my God, Mila, hang on a minute. Mila's just sent me a picture. Oh, wow. Yum. Oh my gosh. That is so good. So good. I had pistachio ice cream the other night. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Penny Ann Calvin. Hello, Penny Ann Calvin again. Just chat in. People like to have a conversation in the chat. So you're welcome to keep talking in there. But who is in the background that hasn't had a reading off me yet that would like one? Come say hello. I had some homemade peach ice cream when I went to Rome. It was amazing. Ruth, Ruth. I don't think I've ever read for you before, Ruth. And I know you didn't ask for one. Hi Sue. How are you, Ruth? Okay, Ruth. Is it okay if I read for you, Ruth? Feeling a little bit off balance at the moment with you, Ruth. I'm, I'm picking up judgment. That there's judgment around you, that somebody is trying to get away with something and they can't because it's almost like you know what's going on. It could also have to do with an offer that you've been given, Ruth. Um, what's it got to do with the offer, guys? They're just telling me they're being sneaky about something, and it will. And they're oh, my ears have just gone weird. They're asking you to check in if you get any red flags, because these red flags you need to. Maybe it's you, Ruth, that needs to speak. That you actually have to hold them accountable, is what they're saying to me. You need to hold them accountable for the things that they're not telling you. All right. And they're saying to me that you have a way with words and that you're able to get to the bottom of what you need to get to. So, in other words, don't let them get away with it. They want to seem like they're on your side and they want to seem like they've got your back, but they don't. And if it's to do with an offer that you're being made, just make sure that you're in this because you want to be in it, not because it's good for them. It's like they're throwing a blanket or something over your head, and now it's getting really hot in here because I don't feel comfortable with it. And they don't want you to be at that point where you feel that you have to defend your actions or what you say to them because it's unnecessary. They know what's going on, and they don't want you to know what's going on. Getting many warnings, ringing in the ears, etc. I spoke my truth, and they have stepped back. Okay, all right, good. Okay. It's weird that these two cards came up in the same reading, Ruth, and if you're on top of it, you'll know it's a Page of Cups and the Seven of Swords. These two cards came up for you. Oops, sorry, I can't seem to get them lined up. And like he says, the song "Fast Cars" is really standing out to me for Ruth. Try and take some time out and let loose and dance around. Yes, Lockie, absolutely, absolutely. Um, And that ringing in the bell, I don't know when that started, Ruth, but I'm actually feeling a little bit off balance with this particular person. And they're saying, just get your magic woman, get your magic back, make sure that you step up with this person and that they're not going to create problems for you in the future. It's like this person has a particular attraction to you. It's not like an obsession, but it's like, I want to be around that person. Okay, so that was for you, Ruth. Mm. Um, there are three people involved. Okay, right. Put your protection in place as well. Um, Ruth, we seem to be doing a lot of that lately. We seem to need to do a lot of that lately. The main cause of this issue is a person who who is dictated by emotions. It's almost like he's not quite in control of the things that he does. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for you. What time is it for me? It's 1:40. Well, in 1:45, so 1:44 in the afternoon. Wow, Penny. Okay, that's a bit early for you, darling. Shouldn't you be asleep? But 4:44, you're waking up at that time of the morning. Check it out. Maybe somebody else can give her an idea of why she's, waking up at 4:44. I can give you the meaning of the number 444 for you. You are surrounded by angels. Penny Ann, the 444 tells me that you're surrounded by angels, and you've actually got a lot going on in your life, and they're wanting, they're trying to protect you as much as they can. Don't forget, people, that if you would like to pop in a donation, all donations are welcome as well. If you can't afford the $20, you could go a little bit lower if you like. These donations go directly towards anti-child trafficking. Where's Elspeth? Hi, Sin. How are you? SYNN from YouTube. Oh yeah, there she is. Hello, Elspeth. How are you? Awesome. Lucky I missed my brothers and sisters. Penny, Sue. Thank you, sister. Love and light and blessings to you. You are spot on. Thank you. Thank you, Ruth. And thank you for the feedback. Best I can. I hope you are doing amazing. Also, minus the injury. Okay. Kieran. Hello, beautiful. Can I get a reading? I'm just in recovery and just met a girl, so I feel so connected. Okay, Kieran. Have you actually liked my page or followed my page, Kieran? Oh, there goes my ears again, Ruth. My goodness, what is going on here? Yes, it's my son who is in a toxic relationship. Okay, right. Okay, I'm still having issues with my ears, and it's just driving me berserk. It's like, they're saying tune into the red flags and do whatever you can. Kieran, the Page of Cups has just jumped out at me, telling me that things are not as good as you would like them to be. The information, this person that you've just met, they want you to ask a lot of questions. They want that you feel like an empath, Kieran. You are very empathic. They're telling me, and they don't want you to be taken advantage by this person. This person is nice, and you may get on for quite some time. They just want you to make sure that you protect your energies. Kieran, just let me know if this is resonating with you. You've got some good news coming. Uh, you've got some good news coming your way, but you still. There's another one that needs to talk. It feels like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, Kieran. Just let me know if this is resonating. Hi, Rosemary. How are you? It feels like somebody is draining your energy. Kieran, it feels like somebody is draining your energy, and they want you to be careful of not allowing this to happen for you. Uh, Please pay particular attention to who you give your energy to, because not everybody is in it for the right reasons or the same reason as you are. You are apparently the good reason I couldn't sleep. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Elspeth. Okay, Kieran, that was for you. If you would like a more in-depth reading, please just let me know, and you can pop through a donation. Oh, okay, Penny, 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 you will be in my thoughts, and please let me know how you go. Have you got it strapped up, Penny? Because it just feels like you haven't. And if you haven't, can you please strap it for a little while? Here, so just been up all night. Oh wow, Scotland's 450 here. Oh, wow. Suppose how do I put in a donation? It's pinned at the bottom of the chat. I'll also put it in here. Hang on a minute. Again for you in the comments. They just follow that link, Kieran. And let me know when you've done that. Hey, Kieran, just wanted to say I feel strangely connected to Pamela. Oh, the surname. And I'm strongly connected to the other things I want to say. I will be guided by Pamela. Know this and feel that you in my heart. I'm going to get you a fork in life. You're going to get far in life. Okay. Yep. Hi, Conchetta. How are you? I put eyes on it and it's in a wrapping. I will let you know how I go tomorrow. Okay. Please do, Penny. Until then, please find something to help you manage the pain. We'll go my scooter inside power chair soon. Elspeth, which one is more important to you to have? They're telling me that you need to prioritize which one it is that you want. Start working towards the other one. And my guide's saying to me, you already know which one is more important, and that's the one that you need to start working on first. And I won't mention to you which one is more important to you. Um, you already know which one it is. And then you can start working on the other one. And they're saying as soon as you start stepping up the pace for it, you will get it. Oh, yum, 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 Mila, yum. Shit, I'm good, hun. I hope you are. You are. Yes, I am, Conchetta. Yes, I am. Navigating these weird energies at the moment, Conchetta, as are we all. Just take it easy, Penny, please. Just put a pillow underneath it or something. This courageous resistance of Idaho who left the guerrilla war against British settlement in Sydney. He's probably gone to send his donation through, Lockie, so you might want to put that up again a bit. Because his resistance to the invader, he became one of the most remarkable in Australian Aboriginal history. In Mulway. Scooter for outside letters sent this week about both. Okay. All right. Well, do you have to share it? You share it with your daughter. Yes, of course you would. Oh, here we go again. Can you hear them? That's Indy making all of the threats. It's very interesting, isn't it, Lockie, when you go into the history of people like that? Very interesting. It's always attracted me, just like the Aboriginal people here in Australia. They've always attracted me. By the way, how's my painting going, Lockie? How's my painting? Got lots of colours in it, like behind me. No pressure. You're getting me. Okay. All right. All right. You're forgiven. You're forgiven. All right. This card is for somebody. This card is for somebody. Conchetta, it must be for you. Conchetta, are you still here? Conchetta, are you still here? Okay, so Conchetta, I've got the Ace of Wands here in front of me, and they're saying to me that, and I was basically touched on this before with somebody else. It's all about new beginnings for you, and but what they're saying to me with reference to you is that it's important for you to. Oh, that's right, it was for Lockie. It's important for you to balance out. So just listening to something outside. It's important for you to balance out the left and the right side of the brain. All right. So make sure that you do this because one helps out the other. And they want you to work in unison. They don't want you to work in an oppositional state for them. You've got some type of new spiritual influence coming into your life, and they want you to think about which one it is that you want to do. Um, some sort of paperwork that you need to sign as well, and it's to do with finding justice in something, or something that is coming your way. You need to the documents will be signed, or this will start for you. Some type of justice is coming your way. Did Elspeth say she was going? Did she? No, Sebastian's feelings for me. Avantika, if you would like to pop in a donation, I can go into some depth with you about that. You can even message my private page or message the page, and I can do a private reading as well from there. I cut. I cut resonates. I sorry. Oh, it resonates. Okay. All right. Good. Um, do both parts of this resonate for you, or just one part? I just feel like you're going to be up leveling as well. And there's going to be some form of justice that's happening in both of these, and it's not going to be long before this happens. Like it won't and if you're feeling like you've been on the outer circle of something, it's not going to last for too much longer. Both. Okay, right. No, I've been here for a while, plus I'll say later. Not would be. Huh? No, I'll be here a while, plus I say later. Not ever the B word, Sue. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I guess somebody understands what that means. Does Sue understand what that means? There's a justice card again. There's going to be justice. Justice is going to be served. Whoever is sitting in the background there, they're telling me it's for somebody who hasn't said hello yet. Whoever is sitting in the background there, they're saying that justice is going to be served. Um, I don't know, Lakeisha, if you're still here. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Elspeth. Later. No, I actually agree with that. I actually agree with that. It's very hard to say goodbye to people. So yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Yes, Mila, you can. Absolutely, you can. You are always donating. So yes, as an exchange of energy, I am going to give you a card with you and your Ferrero Rocher ice cream. Wow. Okay, so Mila, what I'm picking up for you is that there is. Why do you feel the need to defend yourself? Right? It feels like somebody has you boxed in a corner, and it feels like you need to defend yourself to do something or to be the person that you are. They're saying that they're wanting you to know you don't have to, and you owe no one an explanation for who you are, right? And they want you to get out of this mindset that you've got. Remove the mindset. It's not serving you. It feels like somebody's putting pressure on you somewhere, Mila. I don't know what it's to do with, but there's a bit of pressure happening, and it feels like you're defending yourself. They don't want you to defend yourself. They want you not to back away from something. They want you to stand in your power when you're confronted with this. Siblings like to put, okay, all right. Okay, I get that. I get that. I stepped away from mine long, long, long time ago because of that constant pushing was just too much for me. So the siblings, you need to keep speaking to them, and you need to keep putting them into a place where you're comfortable with them being in your life. Because at the moment, the priorities, they're telling me the priorities have changed, or they have for a while, but they don't see you like that. They see you as being the sibling still and not the parent of a child, and that you don't have your own life and that you need to live it your way. You allow them to live it their way, but they don't allow you to live it your way. I have to speak up and defend my daughter because they were annoying her. Good. Make sure that they listen. So they want you to make sure that they listen to you, because you are the one that lights the way for both you and your daughter. It's not them, right? It's almost like they're triggering you. And perhaps the reason you're in this family is to make sure that when you feel triggered by them, that you do speak up, because this is something that you have struggled with before, where you don't say something and you know you need to, right? So, if they're triggering you, you need to step up and you need to say something to them. They can't attack your daughter. They just can't. They can't make her feel bad. They can't make her feel things that are not true. And don't trigger me anymore. But they will, Mila. My guides are saying to me they will trigger you, right? They will trigger you, and you will automatically feel like that sibling again, with that lack of control, or that lack of self-aware feeling that yes, you can be a part of the family, but do not tell me how to live my life. It's like somebody's pushing your boundaries at the moment, and they want you to push back. They want you to push those boundaries back into place. It's all about balance in a family. And, everybody that, okay, so my guides are telling me everybody in a family circle has their particular role to play. All right, and yours, you have to make sure that that is still in balance. Like, somebody will be the gatekeeper, somebody will be the controller of time, somebody will be the person that is the most emotional of them, somebody will be the fighter, somebody will be the trigger, somebody will be the patriarch or the matriarch of the family. So find out what role it is that you play, all right, in that family, and make sure that you also play the role that you were meant to play within that family to to make you a better version of yourself, a more authentic version of yourself. So no, they did with a message, but I didn't let them get to me. Okay, right. Yeah, Mila, why are my guides saying to me, well, she likes to say that and she likes to think that she's got it under control, but it's not quite there yet. I'm still working on it. Mila, they're saying it's like an onion. You're still working through those layers. Just keep peeling away the layers because they're saying you're getting there. You're getting to that point, and then one day you will actually turn around and you will feel those words that you're saying, that you're not letting them get to you, and they won't get to you. You'll just instantly, oh, well, they've messaged. Oh, fuck it. They've messaged. Not for me anymore. So just remember that it's like an onion. You peel them away slowly but surely, and when the emotions are not attached to it anymore, that means that you are healing from it. The less emotion that is attached to a situation or whatever it is that the trigger is, the more you are working on healing yourself through it. And it's not okay to message your daughter with shit like that. Oh, that's interesting, Mila. They told me to take that card back out of the deck. I put a card back in the deck because I didn't know who it was for. And no, Caroline, pick it back up again. It was the King of Cups. Have you got somebody new in your life at the moment? You got the King of Cups, and they're saying to me that this is a really cool person to have in your life. If it's somebody that you haven't met yet, they're coming in, and it's not going to be by accident, as people would say. It's going to be something that was divinely timed, and it's not even like you're looking for it, but he's going to introduce himself. Oh, look, it's focused. Woohoo! So that tells me, that's been happening a lot lately. So whoever this person is, let him come in and just take it for what it is. You're talking to somebody at the moment. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. I have to go for now, folks, and try to get some sleep. It was nice chatting with you. To chat with you all again soon. Good night, Ruth. Please sleep well. All right. Put that veil of protection around you as well, Ruth. Invite Archangel Michael to hang with you for the rest of your sleep for today. What do you mean? Oh my God, no way. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Now you've confused me because I'm 10,000 steps in front of you. What do you mean, Mila? Talk to me about what you're talking about. Yes, someone new that wants to. There you go. Okay, all right. So this is your Yes. Well, let's just leave that one there, shall we? Do you invite Archangel Michael to be around you, Ruth? Is he part of your team? They're saying with all of the stuff that's going on around you at the moment that he would be a good one to call in to your circle. The card you meant. Yes. How cool is it? It's even, like I said, it well, not so much at the moment, but it did actually focus. And we've got that thing going, Mila. Focus, Mila, focus. It's not focusing at the moment. There we go. Now it's focused. I'm going to have to get myself a new camera, guys. But that's who he is. And he's quite open about his feelings for you. He's quite open about taking things slowly because he doesn't like being pushed. Every night I've asked my guides and the archangels in. Yes, yes, Ruth. Archangel Michael, they're saying in particular, ask Archangel Michael to come in for you and keep you protected while you sleep. It's like he needs to stand guard over you for a little while, they're saying to me. baby steps with this guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's okay. Isn't it strange how we say that 3 times? I mean, when I say things that I'm deliberately setting the intention to put the emphasis on, I always, always, always say it 3 times. See, I just did it. Sometimes I can say it's always that way, but there's more emphasis when you say thank you, thank you, thank you, or always, always, always. I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. It's never twice or once. It's just like the more emphasis you put on it, it's always in threes. You're so welcome, Mila. What's the intention of this guy? Let's have a look. I've just got the card in front of me and I'm going to pull another card to find out what his intentions are. Oops, there's one. Oh, he's an old soul. He's an old soul. And he's had a lot of issues in his life with his relationships, just like you have, Mila. He's an old soul, darling. Right? He knows a lot that he's not saying. He's watching things unfold, but this is all the things that have happened to him in his past. People have hurt him, and he's very careful. That's why he's doing things slowly, and he's just watching. Yeah. So, you can take a screenshot of these two. I don't know. But this is what is coming up for you. This is what he is like. He's had a lot of things go wrong for him. It seems that the two of you will be helping each other through situations because of the unique perspectives that you both have on the things that have happened in your past. You're going to be able to work through it with him together. So stay open to it, Mila. Don't shut down. Right? Our first reaction when we're faced with somebody new is to shut down the emotions. They don't want you to shut them down because there's no reason to shut it down. Yeah. Keep asking. Keep asking lots of questions because when you ask those questions, you will find out what happened in his last relationships. And then, if you get any red flags, talk about them. Find out what the red flags are because they're meaningful. He also has some financial decisions that he needs to make as well. I don't know whether he's got his own business or whether he's working, but he needs to make some sort of financial decisions as well. Because however he's dealing with it at the moment, it's not working. And it's just popped out again. Financial decisions. They're not telling me it's you, they're telling me it's him. All right. Okay, so who is sitting in the background here? Hello, Jill. I did say hello to you before. How are you doing? You're bringing in the power of 3 and bringing in balance. That's a good way of looking at it, Ruth. I was thinking about the Trinity, the Holy Trinity before when I kept saying things in threes. Yes, that's right, Caroline. He works as a truck driver. Okay, right. You're so welcome, Mila. You're so welcome. And thank you for always donating, Mila. And I really do hope you have a wonderful week off. You deserve it. You work very hard. With all the work that you do, with all of the hard hours that you do, Mila, they're calling in financial stability for you. Elspeth, I gave you a card before, didn't I? Or did I not? Elspeth, did I give you a card? You asked about, was it you that asked about the motor scooter? Take care. Take care, Ruth. All right, take care. Not tonight. Oh, okay. So I didn't. It was somebody else that I. All right. Okay. We'll do you. We'll get a card for you, Elspeth, and see what comes up for you. Looks like it's going to be a freebie day today. Don't forget to tag somebody, people. Don't forget to share me out, and don't forget also to like the live and my page. I'm about to duck out to the shops. While you're there, Lockie, can you get me some eggs and can you get me some lemons too, please? Yes, I asked about the scooter. Sorry. Okay. All right. So it's okay. All right. Well, we'll still ask about a card for you. See what's coming in. Afford eggs these. Oh my God! Yes, you can. I wish you had those stores that we've got down here. We've got a place called Not Quite Right here in Victoria. NQR, they call it. And, the eggs that I get are 800-gram eggs, not 650, 700. And they sell for, I think it's $4.50 for a bunch of 12 of them, for a dozen. It is so much cheaper than buying it at the supermarket. So much cheaper. So much cheaper, Lockie. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. So, Elspeth, there are okay. Well, so now we've talked about the decision that you have to do, that you had to make regarding the indoor scooter or the outdoor mobility. I don't know what you call them, but you've made that decision. They're also telling me that you are. This is not to do with the scooter. That this is to do with something else. You are being. There are decisions that you need to make, and they're not to do with the scooter. They're to do with your life, to figure out what it is that you have to do. Are you signing some sort of paperwork? You also have the justice card here. All right, you have the Two of Swords and the justice card, which tells me that you've got some form of decision to make, and moving forward it will give you a sense of justice. And at the moment they're saying that there is not much more that you can do, but you do have to make a decision with respect to moving forward. They're also telling me that you need to tap into your intuition a little bit more, Elspeth. It's something that is going to be able to be used by you. I don't know whether you tap into them, Elspeth, but they're saying that this is going to be a positive for you when you do start using it more. It's kind of like they're showing me that you're sitting at a gateway and you're not quite sure whether to step into it or whether not to. And that could have something to do with this card here. All right. Do I step into this more or don't I? Do I step into my abilities? Do I step into my gifts or don't I? It kind of feels like at the moment you're sitting in a place where you'd rather not make that decision. But just know, Elspeth, that when you're ready, you will, and that time will come. Because they're saying to me that you can't always sit where you are at the moment. You will need to move forward and take action in a particular area of your life. Can't afford it. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see there's the three again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We were just talking about doing saying things in multiples of three, Tina, and how much more powerful it sounds. Kind of like that word try, isn't it? Don't ever say that word when it's not appropriate. Elspeth, are you sitting in the background there? Can you just give us a little bit of feedback as to that small reading that you got? Just let us know. Anybody who would like to put in a donation, please feel free to do that. Okay, thanks for the guidance. Might concern my border, who's here, then gone, then comes back. Okay. If it bothers you that your border comes and goes, um, then deal with it. But if they're paying you for the room that they've got, and they come and go at their leisure, that I guess is their business. But if they're not paying for it at that particular time when they're not there, that's another issue as well. But if they're paying for it and they're gone for a week or two, it's neither here nor there. But if they're not paying for it when they're not there, that becomes an issue because you could let out the room to somebody who will be paying it every week. So I hope that helps you, Elspeth. It's just one of those boundaries that needs to be put into place. And if it's not okay with them, well, make arrangements to have somebody else let out that room. Sue, would you like a card, Sue? The pay is the issue, of course, if they pay. Yes, absolutely. The amount of pay is an issue, Elspeth, or anyway, it's completely up to you how you deal with that. Just make sure that you're happy with it. Okay, so what does he need to know? Sue, I've got the Five of Swords here. That tells me that you are feeling pressure on yourself, whether or not you are putting this pressure on yourself or whether there is outside pressure coming in on you. They're telling me it's got a bit of both. It's got to do with a bit of both. Hi, Margaret. How are you? How are you doing? Um, so this pressure, you need to relieve this pressure somehow. Yeah, just nut it out, Elspeth. All right, just make sure that you're all right, that you sit okay with it. Um, where's this pressure coming from, Sue? Where's the pressure coming from? Is it coming from outside or is it coming from within? And it just feels like you've been doing a little bit of reflecting with that as well, like this pressure. Why are we putting pressure on ourselves, Sue? Why are we putting pressure on ourselves? Not outside, so it's internal. Sound coming in and out of my end. Oh, okay. All right. Is anybody else hearing me and then not hearing me? So you don't know why you're putting pressure on yourself, Sue, or you don't know that is this resonating? Just let me know what you actually mean by I don't know, Caroline. You don't know why you're putting pressure on yourself. They want you to just drop your shoulders and they just want you to sit with just who you are, just the person that you are. They want you to understand that you can't keep expecting more of yourself than what you're giving. Well, that's not good, Margaret. That's not good at all. I hope you've got your local police station on speed dial. Sue, I don't know why I'm putting pressure on myself. Hmm. do that occasionally. I do it. Everybody does it. I think what we need to learn from this is why do we do it? And when we say to ourselves, why are we putting pressure on? Okay, so, I could go through that scenario. So, Caroline, why are you putting pressure on yourself at the moment? And I'll answer, I don't know. Um, well, and then the other part of me will say, well, I don't know is not the answer. Right, let's go through this. So you're saying you don't know why you put pressure on yourself. Um, so let's just work this out. Am I putting pressure on myself because I'm not happy with the way I dealt with something? And then the other part of myself will say yes. So how would you deal with it better, Caroline? Well, you could have spoken up, or you could have said something, or you could have done this, or you could have done that, but you didn't. So do you think next time when we deal with a situation like this, you will say something? And then, I'll work it out and wait for the next time. That's when the learning happens. That's when the growth happens. When we put into place that which we have learned through self-reflection, that reflection will come. If you haven't been thinking about it, just analyze it, do the shadow work, and work through it and sort out what it is, because this is all leading somewhere. And we don't know where it leads, but this self reflection is going to help you move through situations in the future. Okay, Elspeth, happy nap. You're in a place of transition, and that's why you aren't sure what's going on. You've got a lot of transitions happening for you. Change. Change is happening for you. So do the shadow work. All right, work with it. I read on a post this morning, which was so very true. One came through to me, and it had this beautiful. I don't even know whether it was somebody that I know. It was a person's face, and she was on her side, and she had a tear rolling down her face. And the idea of the photo was to show people that it's okay to cry. Right? It's okay to reflect. It's okay to be where you are. And then they said it's okay to cry for days if you need to. So let it go. So I thought, wow, that's powerful. That is really powerful. So it works. Okay. Okay. I have time, Tina. I have time. Um, you and me both. I've had enough. It hurts to see others being hurt. But when the police and the council and the department to housing don't know how they can change this place. It's that bad. Wow. Jesus, Margaret, something tells me that you need to get out of there full stop, like go and live in a caravan park, or, a place that you can that stay at that is not anywhere near as bad as what it is where you are at the moment. Um, it can't be doing your soul any good at all, Margaret. It must be a horrible feeling to feel like you've been backed into a corner and you can't get out of it. Margaret, what does Margaret need to know? Margaret, what does Margaret need to know? Oh, there we go. Got two that came out. They're telling me that this is definitely a work in progress for you, Margaret. Right. And yes, it does go against the heart, but they're also telling me that there is going to be some type of movement for you within. Now, I don't usually get given time frames, but they're giving me the 8 through the 8 of Wands. Right? They're saying that things are going to change for you, but you have to keep pushing for that change, because without your pushing, it won't change, right? And I know that you're pushing for change at the moment, Margaret. And you've got the 8. You've got two 8s here at the moment, and I know numbers are important to you. So the 8 of Pentacles is coming through, telling me that this sometimes keeps you up at night, and you just want it to go away. And I get it so completely. It really is a work in progress. Um, they're saying through the 2 8s in my little book of angel numbers, they're saying that 88, there's a portal opening up for you to step into a more spiritually centered life. So I don't know whether that is because you're going to be moving somewhere where it is going to allow your spirituality to grow. But it is definitely going to happen for you. It's some type of small side business that you can have, Margaret, that will help you be able to cope with your finances a little bit better. That they want you to put into place also. We're saying you need to move, and you need to start thinking outside the box about where you're going to be moving to. Right? Because you have got you have got the 10 of Cups here. So that tells me that things are going to work out for you. Now, this came out as the 4th card, which is half of 8. So, it's going to happen for you. And I've got 4 cards sitting in front of me. So 4 and 4 is 8. So triple 8. Triple 8 is, where are we? Triple 8, your life purpose and your wishes are in alignment. You are doing the right thing and are on the pathway of light. So whatever it is that you're doing at the moment to make or allow for change, keep doing it. Please, they're saying to me, don't fall into negativity. I know that this is hard watching what's happening around you, but call in your angels and ask for more protection. And I think a lot of us are having to do that lately, Margaret. We're all wanting and needing uh, more protection. So keep doing that. If you can, I don't know whether you've got any black tourmaline or selenite at your front door and your back door, any entries or exit into your home, so that will keep you protected, and also carry one around with you, they're saying. Really needed as soon as possible. Yeah, make it happen. All right, make it happen. And if you need to go back to the place that you went to where they put it on TV for you, see, and everything. The energies are really weird. Did you see my screen just then? I'm not touching anything. It's just moving. So send out those positive messages. As hard as this is for you, Margaret, send out the positive messages. All right. Manifest it. Believe that this is going to change for you. Definitely 8s. So, all up, you've got 3 8s there. So, I know that means something to you, Margaret. Okay, Tina. Does Tina need to know? Tina, I got the Ace of Cups here in front of me, and that tells me that you actually do feel like you've shifted. That there's something is. Oh, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles too. So wow, you've got a lot of movement happening within you that is going to cause a lot of growth. I mean, look at these 3 cards. You've got the Ace of Cups, then you have the Ace of Pentacles, and then you have the Happy card. All right, the Nine of Cups. This is all happiness that's surrounding her, right? And she's quite peaceful. This is a home card as well. I see this more to do with the home, Tina. That there is going to be a lot of peace coming to your home. Whether that means that you're going to be moving into your own space, I don't know, but definitely there's going to be a change happening with your finances and also your emotional attitude. They're saying not state, but they're saying attitude. Now that doesn't mean that you're not going to go through the through through the motions of what is happening for you, Tina, because you will go through the emotions of it. That's just who we are. But they want you to use this sentence that I use a lot: cancel thought, delete thought, right, and then replace it with something that is more positive. Say nope, nope, not happening. Cancel, delete thought, and then just step into something more positive. So make this happen for yourself, because I know we all go through these transitions, and the hardest place of all is to sit in this new normal. Hello, Justin, how are you? Hi, Vanessa. Yeah, so make sure that you take on board, you have to consider your own feelings with this, Tina. Okay, you've got to make sure that you take care of your own feelings and not everybody else's. You've done a lot of caring for other people, and it's time for you to start caring about yourself. So these changes will come. They are coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, within the next 6 months, they're saying that you're going to be making some dramatic changes. I shall be manifesting a new home. You're so welcome, Margaret. You're so welcome. Manifesting. Just, I've been doing that. Hi, Vanessa. Hi. All right, exactly. So, be the empress, right? Be that woman. Be that woman, Tina. Be the person that's in charge of her destiny. You are the creator. You co create with the universe to create that, to have this new beginning. So, make sure that it is everything that you want. Okay? I have happy. Oh, that's beautiful. You've got this, Tina. You can make this happen, right? You can cause this to happen. You do have endings coming in, right? It's the death card, but I don't want you to see it like that. It's the death of an old situation, which opens the way for new beginnings in a few areas of your life. Do you see this? Right? You've got to maintain that willingness to have a new normal, because the normal that you've got at the moment is a place they're telling me that you've been in for such a long time in your life, and now you recognize that you are entitled to more. I got a wake up call, Mother's Day. Okay. That must have been empowering for you, Tina. They're saying to let go of the past. Now, when I say let go, Tina, and this applies to anybody else, when I say let go, you can't forget what happened in your past, right? Because that's made you who you are today. What they're asking you to do is let go of the emotions that belong to that, right? It's all about letting go of the emotions that belong to a memory, right? Let go of the emotions that belong to the memory. When you can say it without having feelings of guilt, shame, crying, then you know that you have grown past that, or grown away from what the situation actually caused for you, because it helped you to grow. But they want you to let go of the emotion that belongs to that. And here's the Fool, which is, new beginnings for you, Tina. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's all going to be happening within probably the next 6 to 8 months. Push, woman, push. push for this change, right? Yes, you have got things going on in your daily life, and those things that you've got going on in your daily life are the things that are preventing you from pushing for this change. So make sure that you put this in your day for this change to happen. Kind of feeling very excited for you, Tina. So keep going. Don't let the day-to-day things stand in your way, okay? Do not let them stand in your way. Okay, people, don't forget to like the live. If you would like to put in a donation, please do. Who's sitting in the background there that would like a card? Looks like it's going to be a freebie day. Vanessa Som, are you still here? And Justin, are you still here? Yes, you are worthy of change. Absolutely, Tina. Now just believe it. Okay, Vanessa. Just Vanessa need to know. Vanessa. Just Vanessa need to know. I do, I do, I do. I do. Okay, Vanessa. Here's that message again. Unity between the two halves of self, Vanessa. They're asking you to work in unison with the mind and the heart. They want you to meld the two of them together. They want you to work in harmony with each other because it feels a little bit out of balance. And this is a work in progress for you, Vanessa. This is something that feels not quite right. It feels like it doesn't work that way in life. What they're wanting you to do is find the balance between the two halves of self because this is how it's going to make it work. Does this resonate with you, Vanessa? And it's like it's a win-win for you when you've got both sides of the self working in harmony with each other. It will bring a lot more balance to your life. And again, we can take this on board as people ourselves, like any message that resonates with you, whoever is sitting in the background watching, if it resonates with you, then take it on board. But definitely a work in progress for you. You will actually start reaping the rewards of the work that you put in. So when you start working on doing this, if you haven't already, they're saying that it will benefit you like there's no tomorrow. It will actually bring you to a new place, and you'll be able to start putting things into place that you've always thought are out of your reach. They're not out of your reach. They are right there for you to take, Vanessa. They're saying this has got something to do with your heart, that it was broken before, and it's really hard for you to mend that broken heart. It's hard for you to sit with that in your mind because it's like you're judging self for the way something turned out. And they're saying again, which is what I said to Tina, it's about letting go of the emotions that belong with the memory that you've got. Good night, Sue, or goodbye. I mean, ta-da. See you later. Ta-ra. Um, yeah, so Vanessa, if it has got to do with your heart, take care of your heart. Allow your mind to take care of your heart for a little while. They want you to work together. It's okay to sit and reflect. It's okay for you to sit and cry because that's what reflection is all about. Because you have been hurt in the past, but there are new beginnings coming your way, right? And this will work. It's going to be a win-win for you. You're going to be able to work with in harmony with all of those things. They don't want you to keep judging yourself. They want you to work in harmony. They want you to let go of the emotions. And if that means crying, like I said before, if that means crying for 2 days, then fucking cry for 2 days. Let the tears roll because that is healing. That is helping you heal. Just have to have a grape, guys. New beginnings are great, Tina. We have to put them into process. Can't start without us. Take care of your heart, Vanessa. Just take care of your heart. Allow your heart to grieve. Allow it to say goodbye. Allow it to heal. Yes, I've done that, Tina. I've actually done that myself. I think, our team steps in at that point when we've cried that hard that we start laughing. It's almost like, and the other side of that too, Tina, is that sometimes we don't allow ourselves to continue crying because it's pointless. Well, it's not, right? It's healing. It's healing. But so is laughter. You have support there, Vanessa, right? They're just asking you to call on that support. You don't have to do this alone, they're saying to me. So if you've got somebody that you can call on to help with this, then do it. You don't need to do it alone. I pulled a card and I was like, I don't get it. Well, Tina, I can't read for myself. Seriously, I can't. I mean, if I pulled a card for myself, okay, all right, guys, I've got a task for you. Who's in on doing this task? Hi, Renelle. How are you? Who would like a task at the moment? I've been crying rivers lately, so it's all good. And it's like River Nile, never ending. Good, Margaret. Good on you. So who would like this? Okay, so Vanessa, who else would like to do in this? Who would like? I'm going to draw a card for myself, and I would like people to sink into their intuition and tell me, because I can't read for myself, tell me what the card means for me. I'm really well, thank you, Renelle. I hope I'm saying your name right. And hello, Amber. So whoever would like to join in on this little card venture, just I'm going to. You will join. Okay, Renelle. Right. Um, I'm going to draw a card for myself. Please show me a card so that the people can read for me. Hey, Sonia. You can join in on this too. All right. I'm just setting up a card for myself, and people are going to read the card for me. Intuitively or not, it makes no matter. It doesn't matter. Yes, you are saying it right. Good. Glad I am. I'm still out, but we'll share you out. Okay. All right. All right. So this is the card that came up. Now I want you to look at this card and I want you to read that card with reference to myself. This is going to be interesting because, I could with a whole heap of things, but I'm not going to until everybody starts commenting. So, what is this card? What do you read into this card for me? Use your intuition, use your ability to read cards if you're a card reader, and tell me what this card means for me. Me. The Two of Cups. I can't get it to focus. There we go. The Two of Cups. I'm just going to choose another card for it. And I got the World card. So I got the Two of Cups to begin with, and then I got the World card over the top of it. So Margaret says, I'm here to share my gifts with other people to help them open they shine their beautiful light. I feel, Tina says she feels she's in alignment with my guide. Oh, that's very interesting. That's very good, Tina. I like that. Keep going, people, because I can't read them for myself. And look at the energies. I don't know what's going on with my screen at the moment. Tina also says, and great balance and light are with you. And someone else says, there is something you have been waiting to hear. An offer of some type sort is coming in, which will be completion of a cycle. Wow. Which card did you get that from, Renelle? Receiving source light and healing. Beautiful, Sonia. Beautiful. Which cards did you get that from? The Two of Cups or the World, Renelle? Or did you get it from both of them? I feel like you have a new friendship coming in and it will fit your heart so full. Yeah, a lot of people have said that, Vanessa. But I'm a hermit and it's very hard to get me out of my house. This new friendship, there is only one person in this world that this has ever happened to. When people say, well, they're not going to come in from your front door. Well, for this particular person who is an earth angel that I've known for many, 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 many years, this person came to her front door, and a year later, they're married. The Two of Cup offer, and the world is completion. Ah, okay. All right. Very cool. Mm, please try to love. Choose that you everything good and love that the hidden becomes seen if people see in a new light and know that you can change their reality. Absolutely. Yeah, Margaret, I agree with that. I agree with that. And sometimes we don't give ourselves the benefit of this insight that you guys are sharing with me at the moment. I have to go. We'll come back soon if you're still on. I don't think I'm going to be too much longer, Sonia. I haven't received any donations yet. We're just doing freebies at the moment. So we'll see how we go. I feel like you can make a new friend at any time. This world is full of so many magical possibilities. Absolutely, Vanessa. I absolutely agree with that. Because I'm a hermit, I'm not used to saying hello to people on the street. I do smile at them, but it's very rare that I'll stop and say hello to somebody because the energies are weird. They've just been weird around me all week, by the way. Vanessa is saying stay open. Yeah, I will stay open. Mm. Very good. Thank you so much, people, for that. Thank you so much. So, if anybody would like to do the same thing for somebody in the comments in the chat, let me know. Would anybody like? How about we do it for you, Margaret? Okay. There's not many people that are aware of what's happening with you at the moment. So let's draw a card for Margaret and let's see what people pick up for this. Is that okay with you, Margaret? Let's see what people pick up for you. Tina, lover card could be a strong with yourself. Yes. Yeah, that when I looked at the card originally, Tina, that's what I thought of. Love of self. Yes, go for it. Okay, so for the people who can read or use your intuition, this one that I'm going to draw, the next card I'm going to draw will be for Margaret Rogerson. This is fun. What does Margaret need to know? This one. Oh, okay. All right, that's card number one. All right, so these are the two cards that I've got, people. So the first one is the Tower card. And Margaret, I don't want you to say anything just yet. And this is the second one, the Eight of Pentacles. So look at the cards while I'm holding them and intuitively read the card. How do you see that these two cards are going to impact on each other? The first card was the Tower card, and the second one is a card that covers it. It'd be good. It's good work for all of you people that want to open up to their gifts. What do you see, people? Tina says, I feel they are clearing up her foundations for positive abundance to come in. Very, very good, Tina. I'm impressed. You're getting so good at this, Tina. I don't fear the tower. No, nobody should fear the tower. The tower is a good thing. Okay? It just also means that oh, well, I can't because I'm not reading this, but as far as I'm concerned, the tower is good, and you're understanding these emotions. So Ronelle says, I feel that at the moment, Margaret's life seems to be in turmoil. You have to let that last little bit go in order to experience the balance that is waiting for you. So just let us know, Margaret, if this is resonating with you as the people are saying something. Vanessa says, you have been through a struggle that there will be much success from all of this strife. Do you hear that, Margaret? This is not from me. This is from people who are in the chat. All right? You've been through a struggle, but there will be much success from all the strife. You've worked hard to get to where you are. Don't lose hope here. All right? You've worked so hard here. You've worked hard financially, emotionally, mentally, to get to where you are now. That was brilliant. That was lovely. Thank you, guys. So that was for you, Margaret, which all leads to new beginnings for you as well. Of course. You just have to let them all know that we're still here, don't you, Charlie? Absolutely. All right. Rewards are coming. Yes, rewards are coming. Anna, hello. How are you? We're all tuning into our intuition, Anna. Anna, Anna, I have a card for you. Do you want to see what it is? Coming home from work to relax, listening to you. Want to see what the card is, Anna? Oops, that one. Oh, things are looking up. I'm great, thank you. And you, yes, please. Okay. You want to play? All right. So I'm going to. This card is for Anna Bedgood. Okay. So I want to show you the first card, people. So please tune into your intuition, like we have been. And I want you to use your intuition to tell Anna what you feel is coming for her. So before we get into Anna and I show you the card, Margaret says, yes, rock bottom has happened. Systems around me crashing to open up to bigger and better. It's the end of the cycle. In another way of putting a death and rebirth. Absolutely, Margaret. Absolutely. And you need to hold on to this. You need to focus on that. Okay? You do need to focus on that because it is coming for you, woman. It is absolutely coming. So when you get up off your chair, I want you to just make sure that those shoulders are back, that you stand up proud, that you are getting through this. And as Tina said, you've got this. Yes, it is different. Okay, so Anna, this people is for Anna. So once again, tune into your intuition. The Ten of Wands has come up for her. The Ten of Wands is here. Now, I've drawn another two cards, but I want you to get an idea of what the Ten of Wands are telling you for Anna. Then we have the Eight of Swords to cover that card. And Anna is also a reader as well, so she's probably thinking, oh my God, I can't read for myself. Now, let me get this right. There we go. So that's cover. I can't do this back to front. Whoops, that way. Oh, I can't do it that way. All right. So the Eight of Swords is covering the the other card, the Ten of Wands. I can't do this back to front. I really struggle with that. I felt Wands, but I thought it was the Three of Wands. No. And then we have this card, the Six of Wands. So, people, read these cards for Anna. Use your intuition and tell us what you see. This is fun. So the first card was this one, the Ten of Wands. Then we had the Eight of Swords over the top of it. This is what's been affecting her. And this is the outcome. Let's see what you guys come up with. So hopefully you're all busily typing away in the background there, and we're just waiting for somebody to pop in their read of those cards. Okay, for you, Anna, Chandra says something that's been questioned and has been a burden. Don't fear, though. You will come out shining. Self-love, harmony within this decision with the number 6. Beautiful. That's the outcome for you, Anna. All right. Absolutely beautiful, Chandra. Thank you for your input. Tina says you're carrying a lot. There is a lot of weight. There's the weight of the world on the shoulders. And it's, sometimes I pick up that this is the home in the background. So this has all got to do with what is happening for you. It could also be home is where the heart is. Margaret's getting, I get the rise of the phoenix, burning of burning off what doesn't serve you to get in new adventures and new beginnings. Vanessa says you are walking away from a difficult situation, but so don't overthink it. This is in your best interest. Tina says you need to stop overthinking. And Anna says to Chandra, 100%, thank you. It's coming closer. So that was Chandra. Something has been questioned and has been a burden. Don't fear, though. You will come out shining. Self-love and harmony with this decision with the number 6. Absolutely. Tina says you need to stop overthinking things. That's with this one, I'm pretty sure. This particular card, because it's been a burden on you. Take action to release the burdens. This is this card that she's talking about. So take action to release those burdens. And Anna says 100% Tina. And Renelle says you have been feeling like your efforts are useless. There is a bright future ahead. It is important to be still and strategize the way forward for you. So the way forward. So allow yourself to be moved, move yourself out of this place. All right. The efforts here. I think this is where this card comes in. The efforts that you feel you can't change or that feel useless to you. It is fun, isn't it, Chandra? And this is the outcome for you. And Anna says to Renelle, so true, so very true. We haven't done Chandra, have we? Have we done Chandra? Let's do Chandra. Let's do Chandra. That was for you, Anna. Challenges. Challenges. Get out of your comfort zone, woman. It does get everybody engaged, Margaret. And especially to the people who are sitting in the background that don't feel like they've got any intuition, come forward and just give it a go. All you need to do, because I don't usually go for the card's meaning, this is my go-to deck. It's always about what I pick up from the card. It's fun. Get everybody engaged. No, not yet. Okay, so we're going to do Chandra next, people. Okay, so intuitively, or if you want to use the card's meaning, is completely up to you. But let's do this for Chandra now. It is fun. It is fun, Chandra. All right. She's going to be in a much better place. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Anna, you're the one that is going to set you're going to set the scene for this. Right? You have to set the scene for this change to come through because it is coming. All right, let's find a card for Chandra, everybody. friend of mine helped me get started intuitively, and it's so much fun. Good for you, Renelle. I'm so glad. Hopefully you can see my face. I'm kind of like in the sun. My bad. All right, so Chandra, what does Chandra? Gosh, I love you. Oh, thank you, Chandra. All right, so we have the first card. Please show me another card to cover this first card. I want it flipped over. Okay. Oh, two major arcana cards for you, Chandra. Okay, so the first one is the High Priest. The High Priest card. Now I want you to tune in to what the card itself looks like. If you know the meaning of the High Priest, card number 5 in the major arcana, please just read that. And then to cover that card, we have the World card, the Wheel of Fortune card. Sorry, not the World card. The Wheel of Fortune. It is a cool deck, Chandra. It's my go-to deck. So have a read of these cards, guys, and tell me what you pick up for Chandra. Financially, she's struggling, seems more. I work, I go backwards. Yeah. Well, maybe that's trying to tell you something, Anna. Maybe it's trying to tell you that you put too much emphasis on work and that you need to enjoy the work that you're doing. You cannot see me, Caroline. Here I am, peekaboo. So this is for Chandra. Let me get the card out. The High Priestess, the High Priest card, number 5, and the Wheel of Fortune card. Two major arcanas. Big stuff happening for you, Chandra. Big stuff. So read away, guys. Vanessa says, you have been busy. You've been a busy bee in finding balance of the spirit. Things will come together. As above, so below. Balance. Just give the people some feedback if you can, Chandra. You can, you can wait until the end, but these cards are here to be read. Okay, I'm back. What was the first card? The first card was the High Priest card, card number 5 in the major arcana. And the second one was the Wheel of the Year, card number 10 in the major arcana. So Renelle says, or Chandra says to Vanessa Som, yes, definitely finding balance with spirit. And then Renelle says, you have put in a lot of effort into working hard and have finally reached a place of balance. By being in that place, you will see your efforts pay off. And you know what? If I had shown you the card that I picked up just before Vanessa, you would be very proud of yourself, right? This is the effort that she's putting in, the 8 of Pentacles, and it's going to pay off. Very nurturing. Tina says, very nurturing and very balanced for you. Anna. And Margaret Rogerson says, okay, what I'm getting is that she is a high priestess that has the keys to unlock all, such as healing, opening one's heart and balance, so within, so without. All you're also able to see all the abundance around you and within you. Beautiful, Margaret. Thank you so much. And Chandra says both totally resonate. Amazing success. Absolutely amazing success, Nessa. And Chandra says, Margaret Rogerson, beautiful. Yes, thank you. Tina says, beautiful things are hers for the taking. Chandra says, Tina Simpson, yes, love that, Tina. Nurturing and balance for you, Chandra. As above, so below. You've got the keys. Okay, you've got the keys to unlock what it is that you need to sort through. Doesn't matter which key that you're going to use, and it looks like a balance between two parts of your life that need to be integrated for you, all right? Which will give you this as a result, the will. You will actually start feeling, you will start being able to support yourself with extra finances. You will feel the growth happening, all right? And you will put something into place, and they all lead back to you. You are the star in your own life. Make sure that you stay that way. Margaret says thank you to Chandra. And Chandra says, you are right on. Thank you, all beautiful souls. Bless you very much. Tina says she has everything she needs. She does have everything she needs. Tina. Oh, yay, I feel and confirm this. Go you. Go, Chandra. Okay, so Anna says, oh, Chandra, beautiful cards, so on point with you. You have come a long way. Oh, she has come a long way, hasn't she, Anna? Into your power, the world and everything in it is yours. Whatever you manifest will come to you. Think positive because you deserve everything positive you wish for. That was for you, Chandra. Beautiful cards, beautiful words from everybody. Chandra, I feel like you're sitting on some sort of fence, like some sort of wall, and you're not quite sure which way to jump off as well. I mean, that's just coming up intuitively from a card that I just saw a minute ago. It's not the ones that we showed. We should do you, Caroline. We did, Chandra. We did me ages ago. Because I said that us as card readers have trouble reading for ourselves, which is where this kind of came from. So you are on a fence, Chandra. Yeah. Yeah. If you're not careful, somebody's going to push you off that fence, and you might not like the way that you fall. So they're asking you to be proactive about a decision and do it. You can't make a mistake. They're saying it's about a couple of things. There's really self-doubt. Jen says, but please release self-doubt. It's about a couple of things. Oh, cool. Tina, you're welcome. Yes. It seems to be an issue with us, isn't it? And, that we have self-doubt. We always doubt. Didn't think of that one way. Yeah. Yeah. They don't like it when I sit on the fence too long, Chandra. And it's like, I can see your spirit team standing behind you, your angels, your guides, they're standing behind you. And if you're not careful, they're going to push you off that perch that you've put yourself on because you won't make a decision. And you might not like the way that you're going to fall. I would love to hear what the cards have for me. Okay, let's do one for Renelle. Renelle. 2.2. Okay. And on this fence perched way too long. Yeah, just be careful with that, all right? Margaret says, let your heart take the lead and work with the heart, not against. I was told to say that. That was for you, Chandra. Okay, Renelle. This next card, guys, is for Renelle. Bruce. This one? Okay. All right, I could have a lot to say about this. Okay, the first card was the Hanged Man, people. This is for Renelle. The Hanged Man. And the second one is the Queen of Swords. This covers what she needs to do. So this one was first, the Hanged Man. I can't do this back to front. I seriously can't. The Hanged Man is, sorry, your way. The Hanged Man was first, and then the Queen of Swords was second. So this is for Ranelle. Anybody who wants to participate, please do. Start typing away. And Ranelle, don't forget to give them feedback when you do this. It's good to use your intuition with this. So if you can, use your intuition, people. So Tina, you freaking cutie. This is Margaret Rogerson. You have to remember her. Yeah, absolutely, Anna. Chandra says to Ronell, speak the truth about this recent realization. You have been illuminated. You have wisdom to share. Is this for Ronell, Chandra? This is for Ronell. Speak your truth about this recent realization. You have been illuminated. You have wisdom to share. You have wisdom to share. So the Hanged Man, it's all about decisions as well. Not quite sure which way to go. And this beautiful Queen of Swords, I love her to pieces. A lot of people don't like the Queen of Swords, but I do. So when you give feedback, Renelle, just be a little bit more descriptive with your words. Like tell her what it is that resonates for you. So you have a recent realization. Margaret says there are things holding you back that you need to let go of. When you release, you become lighter. And when you become lighter, you are able to see the different in a different sight, in a different light or a different sight, Margaret. Tina says, I'm the Queen of Swords. Yes, absolutely. It could mean a few different things as well, Tina. That's absolutely correct. So Vanessa says to you, Ranelle, she says, no more feeling like a fool. It is time to realize that you know what's best for you. Start making really good decisions for yourself, Ranelle. Okay? You've got this. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for who you are. Stand in your power. Vanessa says, no more feeling, oh, no, we just did that one. A new knowing and perspective. Renelle says to someone, I have known that I'm intuitive, but only realized it a short while ago. Well, you're doing pretty good today, Renelle. You're obviously meant to be here. Anna says the ending of what and how you feel about what others and yourself think, and feel you are coming into your own power, standing in your own truth. You are starting to believe in yourself, giving yourself self-love and self-worth, which is just exactly what she said just a minute ago, Anna. That was beautiful. Tina says to you, Ranelle, she is very she is very defined thinker. She's a very defined thinker that needs to work with herself. What does that mean, Tina? She's a very defined thinker that needs to work with herself. You mean definite? Not sure what you mean, Tina. Please don't forget to love the live as well, people. It's very important that you do that. It helps with the algorithms. For the few people that have come in today, they picked up that I was live from Facebook, and that all helps. Um, take more thought in herself. Yes, she does need to think about herself a lot more. And you know what I'm also picking up intuitively for you is that there's no need for you to defend your space. Then there is no need for you to defend the way you behave, the way you do things. It is your life. It is your road to travel, and you don't have to explain to anybody what you're doing. And yes, Tina says that you have a very creative side. Renelle says, yes, it is so true. It was in religious ministry before I became a Reiki master. I have been judged for choosing my path and have never regretted following my heart. That is beautiful, Renelle. Absolutely beautiful. And you do know that you being in the religious ministry for a while has actually helped you become the person that you are now, the Reiki master that you are. All of these things are making you who you are. It's all been for a reason. It's given you a baseline. It's given you structure. It's giving you belief systems that you can move from. Also true. Anna says Jatina is starting to now she is not listening to the negativity of others now. Okay, yes, thank you. Renelle, yes, it has. Absolutely. Chandra says that's beautiful. You know the truth now. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people go backwards and forwards from religion to spirituality and from spirituality to religion. I think at the core of all of this that we as a spiritual community need to remember that everything leads back to the same thing. We are all one. It doesn't matter what religion you're in. It doesn't matter where you feel you belong. You are a part of the whole. The universe has a universe, has a universe, has a universe, has a universe within itself. When you look at something, it is a universe of its own. It does not understand that there's no concept of anything being outside of that person's world. It's just like when we look up at the sky, we think, oh my God, there's just so much out there, but you can't see beyond that unless you feel it, unless you believe it, unless you know that there is something out there. Yes, it does. Absolutely, Chandra. Sonia's back. Thank you all. It is so encouraging. Absolutely, Ronelle. You keep going on your path, and I'd really like to see you on here again. This is not something that I regularly do, but I never know. I might just regularly start doing something like this. It was just something that I kind of decided to do today. This has been amazing today. Love it. It's been very helpful with me today. Be proud of you all, and you're all amazing. Margaret, please, can you please include yourself in this? The people that read for you before don't know what's happening around you, and they read the cards. It wasn't just from me, it was from other people. So, just take this all on board because you're a powerhouse. Okay, you are going to move things. You're going to shake things up. You're going to rattle things. You're going to roll. You're going to make things move. You don't understand this. You just will. There'll come a point. I can see you get out of bed one day and you go, right, that's it. I've had enough. I've had enough of this bullshit. This is not the way it's going to go. And then you're going to start to attack. And that's when things will start happening for you. Renelle says, yes, I have felt that I needed to hide my true self, but I have finally decided to live my life. Good for you, Renelle. Absolutely. I'm working hard on my intuitive work. Thank you, Caroline. Thus helps. This helps. It does. It does help, Tina. And, because you're not on your own life, it actually helps you to be able to think more clearly about the answers that you can give other people, because there's not so much stress about doing it. And it says, Renelle, you're an incredibly strong woman. I see that a lot of angels are around you. You all have me in tears. Oh, Renelle, go you. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. That's because you can feel it, Margaret. You can feel this rising. You're actually sitting at the moment, but you can feel the tension rising. You can feel the emotions start. I mean, one day, and you'll just attack, and that's when you can start get things moving. I remember right back at the very start when all of this started. It's just like, I'm going to shake, rattle, and move things. Put some fire up their butt, Maggie. Absolutely, says absolutely, Tina. You have just said it. We need to let go of bullshit and people holding us back. Yes, yes, we do, Renelle. Absolutely. What an absolutely beautiful night and such a great energy in here. So, who else would like a card then? I'm sitting in the sun here. Come on, people. Who's in the background there? There are over 10 people here in the background. So, who hasn't played yet? Who hasn't played? I know who hasn't played. Hang on a minute, Sonia. Let's do a card for Sonia. I was just thinking about you, Sonia. You're not allowed to speak. All you need to do is give feedback, Sonia. Okay. So we're gonna pull a card for you, or a couple of cards. Tina, did I do you, Tina? We did you, Tina, didn't we? Let me know, Tina, if I didn't do you as a collective. I don't think we did. Okay, Sonia first. Oh my goodness me. I've only got the curtains open this much. It's hitting me square in the face. Not a group one. Okay, all right, let me move my chair. Sonia. What does Sonia need to know? This one. And that one. Okay. All right, okay. So we have two cards for Sonia. One is the King of Wands, and the card that covers this King of Wands is the Nine of Swords. We'll do you next, Tina. So the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and then the Knight of Swords. This is for Sonia. Anna. And then if for anybody else who needs another card to perhaps put more perspective on this, we've got the Three of Pentacles. Sorry, it ran the wrong way for you guys. This way. So the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and then the Three of Pentacles. I kind of feel like I'm going backwards here for some reason, Sonia. But I won't read this because other people are reading it for you. Just don't forget to give them feedback. King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So Vanessa says, your thoughts are heavy concerning a man who is slow moving, but there is potential. That's for you, Sonia. So Vanessa says, your thoughts are heavy concerning a man who is slow moving, but there is potential. Chandra says, Sonia is coming up to a big fire in energy. She is slaying those dragons. She's being fierce and swift in this. Communications with her guides and higher self. The number 3, total, expanding her gifts and growth. Number 3 into, yes, okay, all right, I got you. Yes, that sounds about right. So just pop the name next to the person that you're speaking about, Sonia, so that they know who the feedback is for. Um, I feel that you have experienced a lot of pain, but are entering a time of peace and tranquility. Take time for yourself. Become selfish if you need to. Set boundaries and choose to love yourself first. Hey, Lockie. So Sonia's talking to Chandra now, and she says, Chandra, yes, Chandra, I can relate to that too. Thank you. So Anna says to you, Sonia, she's saying, oh, who is this male that is holding you back, that is causing you worry? You need to stand your ground and use your voice to speak up once. You have all good things. Um, you have all good things will come to you. Just believe in your worth. Ronelle, Sonia says to you, Ronelle, absolutely. And to you, Sonia, Margaret is saying, I'm feeling there are some dramas happening. This something there, something where you need to work out what is right for you. Sorry, just getting this message out the way. Can't see that. Uh, go with the heart. What is it that you want and deserve? I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this can also be self-awakening. So that's from Margaret for you, Sonia. And Sonia says to Anna, this is very true, but I feel it's a little bit past tense. Things are good now. Okay. This could also be something that is coming up, Sonia, as well. Just remember, people, that there is no such thing as time in the intuitive world. When we pick up messages for those that we're reading for, sometimes, well, not sometimes, there is no such thing as time. So this could be even something that would be coming up in the future for you, Sonia. And Tina says to you, Sonia, losing sleep over male energy, needs to stand in her power. Margaret Rogerson, yes, I do need to find what I need for myself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, sometimes the Three of Pentacles can stand for renovations too, Sonia. It can stand for learning new things. In your case, it could be spiritual things that you're learning, to reflect on what it is, the information that you're being given, and to decide whether or not you should use those messages that you're given. Now you need to figure out whether or not it's coming for a person or whether it's meant to be for yourself, those messages. Sorry. Well, it's true. You look up the card. You look up the meaning of that card. It's Three of Pentacles. But definitely something is weighing heavily on you. All right. It's weighing heavily on you, and that could be past, present, future. But something is waking you up at night time, whether it be the spiritual world, because you need to pay attention to what your dream state is doing for you. Maybe you're dreaming about somebody. Maybe there is something being given to you in a dream state that you're not aware of in your waking life, but it does have to do with a male energy. And yes, like Chandra said, this is a very fiery person. This is somebody that who is very much in charge of fire energy. As well insomnia, I guess. Yeah, yeah, it's possible. Very possible, Tina. We do a lot of overthinking. And it says to Sonia, you haven't completely released all that has hurt your heart. Forgiveness for him and yourself is important. Hey, Lockie, we're going to do you in a minute, Lockie. So don't you go away. Don't you disappear. Sonia says, I do think the spiritual world is waking me up. Absolutely. And yes, crazy dreams. Absolutely crazy dreams. So that was for you, Sonia. Hopefully that has resonated. Oops. So we're going to do Tina next, and then we're going to do Lockie. No running away, Lockie. So Tina. We did Sonia. No, Tina. 2.43. And then we do Lockie. Vanessa, did we not do you? I read you, did I? Guys, if you want to put through a small donation, please do. Any amount will do. It does go towards anti-child trafficking, so please feel free to put any donation through. That would be really nice. All right, so Tina. Tina. What does Tina need to know? Nope, we can, what can I say? You know this area. Not as a group, I was just before this game. All right, so Tina. So these cards are for Tina. Okay. So the first one, we've got the Five of Wands. So please read these intuitively. This is for Tina. Five of Wands. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Swords. So that's the order that oh gosh, Caroline, get this right. Wrong way. We have the five of swords up the top here. The Five of Wands, sorry. That was the first card that came out. And these were the next two cards. Thank you so much, Chandra. Thank you. Love you. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles. And then we got, sorry, wrong one. Where are we? The King of Swords. So this card came out first. So this is for Tina. Lockie, get your intuitive skills running. We're doing this for Tina. So Vanessa says to you, Tina, she says, stand in your power with this fella. What does the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles say to you, Vanessa? Chandra says her mum helping her stay grounded and truthful in a conflict. Tina be transforming She's being challenged and tested right now. Absolutely. Oh, that's okay, Lockie. That's fine. Stress. Um, just changing hands here, guys. Tina, you're in control. It's time to destroy all that is holding you back now. There's gifts to be discovered within. You're a rock. You're a rock out waiting. You go, girl. Okay. There's no comments or full stops in that. So sorry if I read that the wrong way, Margaret. I do apologise. Tina, you're in control. It's time to discover what is holding you back now. There's new gifts to be discovered within you. You're a rock out waiting to open. Go, girl. Okay. So Chandra says number 5 could be this month or 5 weeks. Transformation for you, Tina. Definitely working hard. Ronelle says to you, Tina, I believe you're putting the past behind you and rising from the ashes like a phoenix. As you step forward, you are taking control of your life in every situation as you step into your power. Go, Tina. Oops, I knew. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. What are you saying whoops for, Vanessa? It doesn't matter. You just there could be somebody in her life that she will be or has been struggling with. It doesn't mean that it could be a fellow that she's in a relationship. It could be somebody that is going to step into her life. It could be anybody like that, Vanessa. So don't even stress about that. Just remember to make sure that when you say something like that, that you actually believe it, and you've got to stand behind that as well, Vanessa. And it says the battle still continues. Stop doubting yourself. You are within your power. Everything is within you and around you. Do not let others say otherwise. If they are battling with you, it is time to walk away. Well said, Anna. Well said. I'm very much, and you all know it, I'm very much a person who likes to navigate your own path and not somebody else's. There's no such thing as judgment in this spiritual community. That's not what we're about. Tina says Vanessa song, definitely in strife. Margaret Rogerson says 5 is also change, means change coming. Marie Hopwood, how can I please have a message? Marie, we're doing readings for each other on this particular live, which is very interesting. This is something very new. So just hang in there. Chandra says, Tina Simpson, what about mine? LOL, oh, hush. Okay. Chandra, Tina Simpson, okay. Amy Johnson, hello, Amy. Beautiful, beautiful shawl, staring you out. I'm moving past doubt. I'm gaining more confidence. You are, Tina. And I said to you way back a little while ago, the more you do this, the more confidence you'll gain. And you'll stop worrying about who it is that you're sitting in front and just do it. Margaret says, damn, it's like someone is trying to talk over you, Caroline. I don't know if anyone else can hear, but I can. Well, it could be my Tibetan singing bowls, which I will stop and just let me know from now on, Margaret, if you can still hear that noise. Tina says she loves change. Margaret Rogerson, yeah, I hear it. It goes in and out. It sounds a bit muffled to me, but was thinking the same about my earbuds. Amy Caroline, my internet has been added and getting your past. I got get your past life finished. My apologies for the other day. No, that's okay. It's all right. Get my past life finished. That's interesting. I wonder what that means, Amy. Message me and give me a little bit more information on that. Could be her mum. Or are you talking to Tina, Amy? I heard it too. I can't understand you. It's male spirit, actually, I'm feeling coming through. Is this for Tina, Amy? Emma! How are you? Amy Johnson is her husband. Oh, so, okay, so this is for Emma. I mean, this is for Tina. Yes, I was. I heard it, but it's gone now. It's male. I'm feeling it might be for Tina, yes. You are always on point, girl. Okay, so we've done Tina. So now we've got Lockie. Lockie, show your face. Where are you? Lockie. I'm not actually going to show that first card, but I'm going to intuitively talk to you about that one. Where are you, Lockie? All right. What does Lockie need to know? So we're tuning into Lockie's energy here, Emma. If you want to give it a go and give a reading when I choose a couple of cards for him, intuitively pick up on the card and let me know what you feel for Lockie. Card number 1. Show me. Oops, there's another one for you. Okay. Don't be nervous. Everybody's had a go at this, Lockie. Okay. All right. So we've got 3 cards here, and a couple of other people have had this card as well, Lockie. So please don't take it too badly. We get the 10 of Wands here to start with, everybody. All right. The 10 of Wands, and then we get the 7 of Swords. And then we get the 5 of Cups. So now, everybody, read away. I'm going to try and get these cards sorted. So the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. There's a lot happening in your world internally for you, Lockie. And I know what this card represents, but I'm not going to say anything. All right, excellent, Amy. I'd love for you to write a review for me on my page, Amy. Or even if you send it to me in Messenger, I can post it to the page. All right, so Lockie, when isn't there a lot going on? All right, so Vanessa says you are walking away from a difficult situation. It's going to feel like a big old loss. I'm going to see if I can get those 3 cards and just hold them up for you. And Amy says, Tina, if I get any messages from him tonight, I'll let you know. Ronelle says for you, Lockie, she says, you have doubted yourself so much, it has caused doubt and stormy seas. Let go and move into calmer waters. This is for you from Ronelle. So just give them feedback if you can, Lockie. I will do that too, Caroline. Okay. Thank you, Amy. That would be really great. Margaret says to you, Lockie, she says, there are things you need to investigate within to bring in that inner peace and happiness. So within, so without. Emma says, committed to way too much and now struggling to do everything you have agreed to do. Amy says that's for Tina. Okay. Marie Hopwood, I feel exhausted and overburdened. I just feel a deep sadness about him. I feel there is a thief energy around him too that he should be aware of. Yeah, the thief energy could be somebody that's draining his energy too. So you're actually quite right, Marie. Don't worry about it, Lockie. It's all good. I'll go back and we won't start anybody until we've caught up with you. So Emma says, but you will take time now. You have cleared your schedule and filling your cups. Only say yes if it suits you mentally, physically, and spiritually. It's all about the balance. Now, Chandra says, dang, you're feeling a lot, Lockie, like someone cheated you out of something. It's still heavy on your shoulders. Really sitting with these feelings and releasing. Something writing relationships and your sensitivity. Lean into these emotions to release. So I didn't even write down the timestamp for this one, which is 2.57. I'll put down there so that you can look back at it later. Lockie, if you need to look back at it later, I've got the timestamp here for you. Sorry, I'm a fast typer. That's okay, Amy. And Tina says he's coming out of feeling burdens. He is moving past all of that. Things are calming now with his emotions. Within relationships, Chandra says, lean into these emotions and release them. Okay, so Lockie, I think we've caught up on this unless Renelle is still in the background writing something. No, she's already written something. So if you want, just go back and have a look at them and just let us know what you feel about them. I'll reread them if you like. Vanessa says you were walking away from something that was a very difficult situation for you and it feels like a great big old loss. Another person said you have doubted yourself so much and it has caused doubt and stormy seas. Let go and move into calmer waters. Margaret says there are things you need to investigate within to bring in that inner peace and happiness. So within, so without. As above, so below. Emma says committed to way too much and now struggling to do everything that you have agreed to do. Amy says, okay, that's for Tina. I feel he's exhausted and overburdened and feel he has a deep sadness about him, and I feel there is a thief energy around him and that he should be aware of. Okay, Emma, we've done Emma. Trying to keep up with that. Okay, done that one. He's coming out of feeling burdens, done that one. Relationships, thank you. Good on you, Charlie. Off you go, love. Anna says, burdens that you are carrying, Lockie, share it with others that can help you. You are not alone. There are always ways around what is holding you back. Seek and you shall receive. It's okay. Things are going to be coming into fruition. You just need to stop, breathe, and live in the now. Beautiful cards. They are beautiful cards. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Not caught your live for ages. I know. We keep missing each other. Okay, so Margaret says, hello, Marie. I feel a sense of great sadness too, mentioned above. That was for you, Lockie. Lockie says, oh, wow. So from what the comments I could see, everybody is 110% accurate, and I really felt the messages then. I can only scroll up to a certain amount, but thank you so much for everybody. That's all very, very true. My phone is playing up so bad during this live. Maybe it's because they don't want you to hear what's being said. I think my guides are playing with me. They always play. I'm trying to reply to everybody, but it's not working. That's okay, Lockie. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You've already said it's 100%, 110% for everybody that's read for you. Okay. All right. So we've done Lockie. Vanessa, you were next. Also, Lockie, I need you to know that this card can sometimes represent pregnancy around you. And not obviously for you, but this can mean pregnancy of somebody. You see how her tummy is like this? All right. I just feel that there might be a pregnancy around you. Don't know who is pregnant, but yeah. Okay, Vanessa. How long is your list? Now, Tracy, what we're doing is, well, I don't have a list here at the moment because we kind of stopped doing the list and we started reading for each other because I mentioned how difficult it was for us as readers to read for ourselves. So what I've done is the people that are here in the chat are reading intuitively for the people I choose a card for. Just something different. Okay, so Vanessa, I have your first card. So get ready, people. And here is the second card. Yeah, you can donate. I can do a reading for you, and you'll get the input of the audience as well if you like. Okay, so Lockie just wants to say this. Hello, everybody. I'm really about to step into a whole new path. I do really resonate with all of that. Also, I will message you I'll message you about the pregnancy. I was trying to call Mum and tell her legit the last 20 minutes ago. Okay, all right. Can't wait for it. Yes, so you'll get a lot of people's perspective on this, Tracy, if that's okay with you. All right, so the first card that we got for Vanessa, where are you, Vanessa? Okay, Vanessa. The first card that we got for Vanessa is the Sun card. And the next card that we got is the three of Wands. So the Sun card comes up first, covered by the Three of Wands. I seriously can't get this right. So this is for Vanessa Som. She's up on the screen at the moment, right there. So the Sun card and the Three of Wands. To each and every one of you guys. Thank you, Lockie. So this is for Vanessa. Read away, guys. Thank you, Tracy. I got it. Okay, so for Vanessa, people. Okay, so for you, Vanessa, we've got Chandra, who is saying such happiness we see in our future, like seriously manifesting and feeling in the emotions of what Vanessa wants. Their growth and communication, your light is expanding. Growth and communication, light is expanding. Growth and communication are happening for you. That's from Chandra for you, Vanessa. Sonia, I'll be right back. I need to know who this pregnancy is. Okay, Sonia, my eyes are crossing. Okay, Renelle says you have beautiful future ahead of you, Vanessa. The way you look at situations will determine the outcome. Remember, you are in this world, but not of this world. That's a beautiful way of putting it, Renelle. All right? You are of this world, but not in it. Sorry, you are in this world, but not of. Oh, God, I can't get that around the right way. Sorry about the typos. That's okay. So Marie says, "Hi Vanessa, I feel you need to know conflicts will be resolved, and I feel that you have been there, done that, wore the T-shirt with something in your life." That's wonderful, Marie. Beautiful. And Margaret says to you, Vanessa, okay, what I'm getting as there still things that are hard for you. Sorry, I'm getting to be blunt. Feel that you're listening more to the outside authority than your inside authority. You need to go within more, beautiful. So that is for you. Sorry, that is for you, Vanessa, from Margaret. And then we have Chandra says number 3, not there. Renelle says thank you. Emma says, what you have been working towards is manifesting or soon to be. Tina says, beautiful blessings are within reach. Amy says, clearing coming through, shedding skin needs to be done. I'm hearing from my guides shadow work. So there's a little bit of shadow work that needs to be done, Vanessa. Lockie says, I'm reading it from back to front, and that's why, and that's how I feel connected to them cards. Sorry, my bad. Let me get the rest of this. What I want to say is no matter how hard it is walking up that mountain, once you get to the top, the views are worth the hard work and the chaos. You are almost at the top, even if it feels far away. Know that the hard work and constant moving forward is paying off. Brighter days ahead. Show no fear. And definitely you've got this. Oh, Vanessa says, oh my God, you guys, I hope so. Yeah, I know about the shadow work. Okay. And Anna says for you, Vanessa, she has a lot of protection around her. She is in Midas touch. She's the Midas touch and very open and loving energy, so full of life. But please don't turn your back on yourself or others. Stay within your loving circle, your true essence. Marie Hopwood says, sorry, my message sent before hadn't finished. I feel all conflicts mentally and physically are coming to an end. I feel that you have been back and forth and with something that's been troubling you. And sorry, they keep scrolling away. That's why it's disjointed. Maybe if I read the screen, that would help. Troubling you, mother. I see a son also, whether this is your son or a son to be born. I see happy life coming in, happy family, but just know the conflict that's really troubled you are coming to an end, and you can't get a better outcome than the son. Absolutely not, Marie. And Amy says, been knocked down so many times in my life the last few months. I'm going through it. Tonight, my friend's in hospital, and tonight I got his doggy with me. Please keep me in your prayers. It's touch and go situations. I can't go into detail. You don't have to go into detail, Amy. Absolutely. It's been amazing, but this chick needs to rest. Cassie is a lot to handle without rest. Absolutely. All right, everybody. Okay, we have got Tracy up next. So, Tracy, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask before we dive into this? This is going to be a little bit different for you, Tracy, because it's not just me reading you. So for the people who have donated to my anti-trafficking fund, thank you so much for doing that. You are actually helping somebody out of a situation that they can't get out of themselves. Okay, there's card number 1. It's a sun card again. Tracy Hillier. There's another one. It's like I got my heart on the one side tonight, and I'm feeling it might be doing late love myself here shortly. So you guys are all great. Thank you so much. Vanessa says thank you to everybody. Tracy. Okay. Let's get a few people in first to find out what they think about these cards. And I'm going to put them in the order that they came out in. So they'll probably appear back to front for you guys. So first of all, we've got the Sun card. And then we have the Emperor card. And then we get the Nine of Pentacles. And then we get the Two of Pentacles. So read them whichever way you want to read them, people. All right, because these are the cards that came up for Tracy. So the Sun card first. Then the Emperor. Then the Nine of Pentacles. And then the Two of Pentacles. So this card is actually covering all three of these cards, in particular the last one. Is that actually on the screen? Yeah, they are nice cards. These are my go-to cards, Tracy. So how are we going, people? How are we sorting through these cards? Let me know how you're going with them. Tracy, I just want to say something about this Sun card. The Sun card to me tells me that you're able to see the truth of a matter that is happening with you at the moment. Now, I don't know whether this is spiritually tying in with you or something that is actually happening in your life. You can actually see the truth of it. There's a lot of beauty and joy in this, and there's a lot of happiness to be found with this situation. Now, it could possibly be to do with this particular person here. So whoever this person is here, this could possibly be to do with him. It's very there's a lot of love happening with that. I don't know whether you have found a new person in your life, but it feels like it is a male energy. And the other two cards, I'm going to wait for a minute because that to me feels different. I love this interactive idea. It is. It's great, Tracy. So Chandra says to you, Tracy, extreme darkness to see the light. Someone controlling Aries energy. The situation has helped her stand more independent and not question herself. I also see new routines or discipline in her spiritual practice. Being aware of what you're manifesting, you have so much power. And Ronelle says to you, Tracy, she says, I feel that you have stepped into a new beginning. You're finally realizing who you are. Everything that you have hoped for is starting to fall into place. Don't give up. You are so close. Marie Hopwood says, so I feel that her life is not balanced. I see up and done energy, back and forth energy. She's juggling a lot of things in her life. I feel stability and luck is coming in, but I feel there is a man around who can be very harsh at times and very hard to deal with. But again, things will resolve, and the Sun card in her life will become more balanced. But I feel this could also be a husband, partner, or father figure, but things will get easier. So from Emma Tompkinson, she says, you are comfortable in your skin. The spirit is giving you guidance on balancing your feminine with your masculine. Managing your femininity shines even though you need to be strong and alpha in your life role. Margaret Rogerson says, these there's some sort of balance that is needed. If this is fear or self-doubt, let go now and allow yourself to shine at the highest self. There's a new gift coming, and you will be able to unmask others with ease and see all the abundance around you and within you. I'm an Aries, finally getting that out of my own way. So who was that in reference to, Tracy? Perfect, thank you. Tracy Hillier. Yep, I thought that was for Chandra. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, so there's definitely a male energy that's happening around you, and I'm just feeling that there is a huge sense of balance. Well, I'm picking up that there's a lot of balance, and that this person wants to take care of their family. This could be the male energy in you that is appearing here, but this card tells me that, you've got this under control. You can see the sun, you can see an ending to the situation that may have been bothering you. But this person, no, he just seems to be somebody that's setting. He sits in the foreground here. He actually feels like he's sitting in the foreground. But these two cards are intriguing me, Tracy. These two cards are telling me that you've actually got something going for yourself in your financial world that you have created, and now it's time to make some type of decision about it. Now, they want you to know that you're going to make the right decision when it comes to making the decision about this business, this venture, this effort, this whatever it is, you're going to be making a decision about it. But you have to move out of that place of non-decision. All right, you have to step out of that place, because, as I was saying to Chandra before, sometimes we can sit on that fence for way too long and we'll just get pushed off it, and sometimes you may not like where it's going to be pushing you. So just let us know, Tracy, if this is resonating with you. I just feel to some point, Tracy, that you are holding yourself back, and it's not necessary. Woman, you've got this, all right? You've got this totally under control. But I still feel like you've surrounded yourself with all of these. It feels like you're stepping through life, and you're not going straight for it. You're not going directly towards a goal, directly towards a gift that you've got. You're sidestepping. And that, they're saying to me, you're allowing for different people in your life. What they want you to do is put yourself first for a change. She is very fierce and she is very strong. Absolutely. Your intuition is at an all-time peak for you, Tracy. Oh my God, I can remember when you first started reading cards, woman. I am in the process of a massive shift. It is freaking full and massive. Yes. Yes. It is. It is. And this shift, you're going to have to decide what you're going to do with it, because this could also be this card. Don't sit on that fence for too long. Don't sit in that shift for too long. Allow the shift to take place. Allow the shift to manifest into your life, because you are the Queen of Cups, all right? You've got this. Like I said before, you've totally got this. Take more emphasis and put more emphasis on yourself rather than other people, all right? Yeah. Finally left the matrix and integrated fully with excellent. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. But why do I feel like you're still in a place of not being sure about this, Tracy? It's a bit scary. Okay, so maybe that's why I'm picking up that you're really not sure about this. It just feels like I'm a little bit. You said scary. I'm picking up scatty. Like I don't know. I don't know where all of this is going to fit in. Like, what am I going to do with all of this information? I've got all this information here. I can't wait to use it. But it just feels like you're not quite sure where to go with it all. Because you are absolutely the high priestess. All right? You've got this. You have got this. You are sitting in your element. You are sitting in your most authentic version of you. Everything has changed. Learning to ground in a while. New way. A lot of responsibilities too. Yeah. Look, life is really hard to navigate, Tracy. It's just so hard to navigate. Feeling loss in my heart type of feeling, a type of mourning. So Emma says to you, Tracy, that she's feeling a loss in the heart space, like a type of mourning that you're going through. And this is and maybe, Emma, this has got to do with a new normal space for Tracy. The fact that it will be a new normal for her, and that space is quite scary at the moment because it's not normal. When we face our fears, amazing things come from it. Absolutely, Chandra, yes. And it's that space of sitting in that fear that is the hardest place to be. I'm kind of sitting in one of those at the moment, but, we have to step forward from that. We have to step forward from that. Yes, let's go, let go of the old me. It is a little like grieving, I guess. Yeah, it is, Tracy. And the new normal that's going to become for you is just going to be out of this world. Like you said, you've integrated into your higher self. Or what more could you ask for? And, the cards are just saying to me, this is going to mean a lot successfully for you, spiritually, financially, emotionally. This is going to put you in such a good space that you just won't know what to do with it all. You just won't. I mean, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to see all of this unfold, and you're going to go to yourself in a couple of months. You'll say, oh my fucking God, wow. Is this my new normal? I love it. And that peace, that sense of excitement, that zest that you're going to pick up on and that you're sitting in or will continue to sit in is just going to make your angels work even harder to give it to you. They're just sitting back going, oh, yes, we've got it. She wants this, because they're picking up on it. And yes, Marie, I don't believe Marie knows you, Tracy. She's saying your intuition is on point. Look at what we've overcome. It's so amazing. Absolutely. Today I'm at the top singing, dancing, and want to party. The ha, ha, ha. To definitely integrating it at last. Absolutely, Tracy. You've got this, all right? You've got this. You're using the above, you're using the below, and this is you. You are the magician. You are the creator of your world. You have everything under control. You know exactly what to use and when to use it. You are gifted beyond gifts. And they want you to make sure that you pat yourself on the back for these. My guides are kind of coming in at the moment saying that that something is going to come up for you. There's going to be some, not paperwork so much, but there's going to be an issue that you have been working on over the past couple of years that's been kind of sitting in the back, annoying you. It's like a mosquito bite that won't go away, that you keep itching and just won't go away. They're saying that justice will be served. Whatever that means to you, Tracy, justice will be served. there will be a final outcome for this. I don't know what that means. There is also a younger soul around you that is that is kind of blown away by things that are happening around him at the moment. And I don't know who this young soul is. They're not a young soul. They're an old soul in a young body. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And they can't quite believe. They won't. It's hard for them to accept who they are. The emotions of the situations that have happened in the past for you, Tracy, they're asking you to let go of the emotion that belonged to it, of the situation. Thank you so much, Chandra. Thank you for your donation. That's your son, Joshi. Okay, all right. So he's kind of like an old soul in a young body. I've not had much to do with Josh, but they're saying that there are some things that he just can't accept about himself that are unique to him, and he's starting to integrate these things, and it feels like he is going to be accepting of them. But for some reason, they're telling me at his age that it is really hard to step into that. But he was born into it, if you know what I mean. He was born into that, and he was born into it in your family for a reason, because you are who you are, and you're going to be his rock with that. You're his rock. And he's going to see things differently. He's going to see things. He reads energy. Tracy. He reads energy. And it's not very often that he's wrong. I'm not saying cards. He literally reads energy. Like he'll walk into a room and he'll go da 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 da. That's what da 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 da, and that's what he does. He's an ancient. He's seeing spirits in physical form, like with his eyes open. A lot of process. Yes, it is an awful lot to process. I don't actually see them in physical form, but kudos to those who do. That is just amazing. You guys have, you are going to bounce off each other. You are literally going to bounce off each other. Hey everybody, I'm going. Thank you all for this fantastic. We all connected today, and it was a collective down to. You're so welcome, Margaret. Love and light to you, and please just stay in positivity as much as you can. You rock, woman. He is an ascended master. He sees everything in everyone and in photos too. Wow, that's huge, Tracy. That's huge. So he's basically teaching you things as well, Tracy. They're telling me that he's teaching you, that he has things to offer you that you can use in your practice. And in fact, the two of you may be working together on a project. I don't know what this project is or whether he's even interested in doing this, but they're saying that it's very likely that the two of you will end up working together. Tracy says, I'm very proud of him. And Marie says, he's an empath, feels others without cards to help him do that. Absolutely, Marie. It's just at the start of his journey, it feels like. Yep. He is, and he also helps you. Yes. Yeah, that's basically what I'm picking up for him. And you see, when I think about him, I also get him as the high priestess. He is just, like you guys are just like a powerhouse together. Martha said the same about us working. Oh, did she? Okay, well, there you go. Take it on board. He's got some great strategies. different strategies that you haven't thought of, Tracy, that you know. And they're almost showing me butcher's paper, like those great big butcher's papers that you get from the butcher shop. And they're saying, write down your ideas on them. Just leave them on the table and write down your ideas on them. This will help bring it together. So every time, and leave the pen there, or the whatever it is, leave it there on the table, so that every time you walk past it, you can see it and it's in your mind. And when you think of something, go back to the piece of paper and write it down. Yes. Oh, heals, not helps. Okay, he also heals me. Okay, not helps, heals. Okay, got it. Okay, Tracy, they're showing me, I'm not quite sure how to put this, but they're showing me, I don't think this has got to do with Josh. They're telling me that it's got more to do with you than it's got to do with him. They're saying that there is still a part of yourself that you deny. I won't forget scatterbrain me at the moment. Write it down. Yes, massive empath. He is. Okay, so why are they talking to me about this part of yourself that you, it feels like you're sitting in denial about? And it's not, it's almost like you refuse to accept it, not believe it, but accept it. This is something that is old. This is something that has been there for a while. This is something that is struggling to be moved from your being. Did I trigger something, Tracy? That was just intuitively. Working through my sexuality at the moment. Okay, all right. Okay. Say no more. Say no more. Working through something like that is massive. And they're saying to me that it's not easy for you. We'd like to make it easier for you, they're saying, Tracy, but for some reason you find this hard to accept. And they're saying, so what? They're actually saying to me, so what? Just let it go. Let it go. Remember, they're saying, remember that you are a soul in a human body. You are a soul in a human body, not the other way around. And with that, they've kindly shut the door on me. Okay, so they want me to give you a starseed card from the Oracle deck, this one here. Tracy. And by the way, people, Tracy put through a donation. This is why she gets a longer reading. Exactly. We are here to experience this human experience. Absolutely. Absolutely, Chandra. What does Tracy need to know, please? Okay, so okay, before I give you this card, Tracy, they're saying to me they feel like you are isolating yourself from a certain group of people and they want you to not do that. I don't know why they wanted me to tell you that, but they wanted you to know that. You have to make a physical connection with something or someone, all right? And that is important for you down the track. So just know that you're not alone, all right? But this particular card that I've drawn for you talks about breath of the cosmos. Now, I'm just going to read it out to you from the book. Yes, you have. Okay. All right. All right. So this card, Tracy, have you got a runny nose at the moment? My my nose just started running. Have you got a runny nose, or have you got allergies or something? Because it's just started running as I was talking or thinking about you. So the breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. You have got, okay. Okay, let me talk through this runny nose. Breath of the cosmos. When we rely on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on a personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forging, pushing, and living from a space of trying to, and I hate that word, trying. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will of the universe and what it has in store for you, to move from my will to thy will. The starseed activation in this particular card says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following words. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear universe, help me move from my will to thy will. Lead me, show me the way. Finding out so much about ourselves is amazing, empowering, and exciting. Yeah, so hopefully that has resonated with you, Tracy. Let go of the control, they're saying. You're a powerhouse of information. You know, and sometimes guys, you need to remember, you know, it's hard in this 3D world. It really is. Oh, I felt that. Perfect card for you. That's the Emperor that Emperor is strong. I feel you finding your beautiful self and not conforming. This has been so fun. Thanks and welcoming me to test out my intuition. Oh, you're so welcome, Vanessa. You're so welcome. You know, maybe this can be a Tuesday thing. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to put that face. That's okay. Don't stress. Don't stress about it. Okay. All right, guys, I have been talking for nearly 4 hours, so I might end the live after Tracy. Tracy, do you have anything else that you'd like to ask while I eat a grape? Or two? Tracy, if you wanted to look back at your reading, it starts at about 3.35 hours. Yeah, it was huge. It was good fun. And you got a lot of people's different perspectives on the cards that were drawn. So this is a good thing. And it also allows people to use their intuition instead of reading for themselves, which is something I can't do. I just do not read for myself. So, people, Thank you for the donations that you sent in. They will continue to go to the anti-child trafficking that I send across monthly to Carl, who is the Child Recovery Agency's head person. I have known him for many years, and even though I don't quite know what happens with the funds that I send through, I know that it is being used to find and rescue children who are being trafficked. So thank you for the donations that you give to me, because this is paid forward in ways that you don't even or won't even know about. You're so welcome, Ronelle. I will be back on Friday at 7:30 for my regular live. Tuesdays and Fridays usually for anybody that's new here. Don't forget to like the live or love the live at the top there. And like my page if you haven't already done it. And don't forget to update your notifications to receive all live notifications. Hey, how are you? Lynn, I'm just about to wrap things up. Thank you, Lynn. All right, people, love and light. I will go now. I read myself and it's done. Lickety split. Hard to read for myself, LOL. Way too quick and bad. Yes, absolutely, Chandra, absolutely. I agree with you. What more can I say except I agree? All right, I know you sent me a message before, so I will have a read of it in a second. I just couldn't get to it, that's all. All right, okay, guys, love you all, and please, I'm trying to think of something that not trying. I'm putting together words that I would like to say at the end of each live. I just want to tell you, just honor that light within. Okay, love and light to you. Bye.